Testing, testing. Testies, testy. Ah, there we go. Okay, whoa, why is this so loud? This is really loud. Holy, it's loud. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just going to rearrange things a little bit here. I'll just be a second here. I'll rearrange things a little bit here. Where's my pants? There we be. Right. Good. Excellent. What? Hold on. There. Is that a little... Hold on. Testing, 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 testing. There. Is that a little better? A little less deadly. I've actually lost about 20 pounds. I'm cruising at an even 200 right now. It's pretty good. And I'm 5'11", so 200 is actually not too far off from my ideal weight. So quite happy about that. I'm just going to move the chat over to the other computer so everybody can be in here. It'll just be a moment. Oh, great. What just happened? What the fuck? What just happened? God damn it. Really? You're gonna be a cock like that? Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, apparently I need to stop the live stream and restart it in order to put the other camera in. I'll be right back. There. God damn it. Adjust everything again. There we go. Okay. Paste and go. Okay. go. What the fuck, Google? I was just logged in 2 seconds ago. Oh my god, can we actually be typing in the field? Go! Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you. Holy shit. Just fucking go already.
The delay is hilarious for watching you fail on
There.
the
Okay.
live stream. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god!
Okay, hold on. There we go. Some people talk so I can get some
shit.
levels, say things.
Blah blah blah. I like
Sean!
punch boobies.
Holy shape!
I like punching boobies.
My penis was in your ass.
Why are you guys so fucking loud? Hold on a second.
With Sean's name on it.
Yeah.
A bullet with Sean's name on it. A bullet with Sean's name on it. Tell me when this hurts. It hurts. That's
Oh,
what.
I
A bullet with Sean's name on it.
There we Oh,
Okay, now
literally.
15
Awesome.
minutes.
Oh fuck.
Joker will be here in 15 minutes, he said.
Okay,
I'm
hold
dead.
on.
'Cause I was
There.
stealing a bullet.
And there.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
There.
I
Okay.
wish that this game
I think we're more or less balanced now.
Now, plane zero.
Start with-
I wish this game would play that.
It's a
you
ritual
son
every
of a
week.
bitch.
John goes ape shit at his computers. It's not a live stream without it.
Fuck. Don't add the toolbox when I'm trying to get the screen right.
So angry.
I
Put
will, however, add
stupid
toolbox.
bars in my face and just trying to get everybody in the picture. There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
We're totally
Fucking stowed. Alright, I think we're good now.
Fucking nose hairs.
Blick Blade says,
Fucking
dead
do
stream.
more
Yeah, that's
losers.
about it. Oh. Okay, AC says it's a ritual every week. Sean goes ape shit at his computer. Yeah. And for some
Sean?
when I plugged in the other camera, it just completely crashed Livestream Producer. So I unplugged it, and it allowed me to at least save and post the stream recording.
Bunch of fucks.
But then plugging it back in, it just froze it again. So I had to shut it down completely, bring it back up. Then I go into Google to bring up the Google Hangout, and Google wants me to log in again. It's like, what the fuck? I've been on Google all day. Why do you need me to log in again right now? Like, the most annoying possible time.
Because Google's the
Google.
Log in again, begin again, man.
Yeah.
Begin again.
Begin again. So, got some frozen pizza. I'm probably gonna whip it up a little later. Whip it up and whip it up. It's delicioso.
I like it. So I set up. I checked to see if the lower third works, right?
Uh-huh.
It works. I change it, and it doesn't work now.
What are you talking about?
The lower bar, it won't like work for me.
What bar?
The bar with like Stout has.
Fuck off, bus. Oh, that. Really?
Yeah, I changed it, and now it won't work for me.
Well, what the fuck? Are you able to just clear it completely and then start it fresh? And well, goodbye then.
Well, see you later. Go fuck yourself too. Jeez.
Like, well,
And
what
Google
you
is
do
like, oh, you're still functioning? Let me just crash your browser entirely. There we go. That's better. Yeah,
Dick.
yeah. Craziness.
Hi, everybody.
Oh yeah, Sean, there's a massive bundle of free games.
Is there? Cool.
Yes, 7 bundles.
Free, you say? Well, the price
they
is
are
certainly
all
right.
I'll just link you right
And
now.
where might I find these massive bundles of free games? Is there anything good? Like
There you
anything
go.
that I would like?
Oh yeah, it's like games quality of FTL,
Oh,
Intrusion 2, and stuff like that. It's just
There we go.
full of awesome.
alright. I'm going there on my other computer, so as not to.
The free bundle. Yeah, I was playing one of the
Those are
games
like
earlier.
7 bundles.
The game where I was shooting all the bunnies, that was in that
Sweet.
bundle. It's really awesome.
Oh, cool. Free bundle number 7. Alright, how do we download it?
You just click on each one, and underneath the little trailer YouTube video is down.
Okay.
There are some that require contingencies, like one requires Desura to download, but it's so far was the only one I
But Desura is free.
Cool.
Desura is also really cool.
Totally tiny arcade. Awesome.
That's what I was actually
Grabbing that. Eventually.
You want to get Mayhem Triple. Mayhem Triple's the one killing bunnies and shit, and with
Waiting.
machine guns.
Wow, this is taking
It's basic.
forever.
Oh God, why is that so loud?
Come on. Alright, fuck
Some of the downloads take forever to start. For
it.
some
I'll go here later,
Yeah, definitely.
but and I'll just download everything. Awesome, minigame heaven.
Yes, but some of the big ones here, it's got Nitronic Rush, Abobo's Big
I'm just
Adventure.
looking. I got Ascension.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Aboro's Big Adventure.
Why did I say Aboro? It's
Under the
Abobo.
Garden.
Yeah, it should be a Bobo.
Blitz Meat.
Might be a typo.
Mad Father. Oh, that sounds creepy. A Nation of Wind.
Oh, I see why you guys called it Aboro. The word big is covering up the bottom part of the B.
Oh, okay.
It looks like an R.
Yeah, it's a Bobo.
A Bobo.
It's a Bobo
Oh,
Bobo
okay.
from.
It's a Bobo from the
Double Dragons.
and
Uber
Battletoads.
Leben.
Yeah,
Ninja
shows it.
Senki. Armagatron Advanced. Lyle in Cube Sector. Cool. Supercharge. Oh, there it is. You have to win the game. God.
Yep. Hey, you have to have much frustration.
Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch, dirty
That's
split.
something we all need to, like on a live stream on Twitch or something, have just a Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch.
Super Smash Land. That looks like fun.
Yeah, we should totally do an 8-bit Mega Man deathmatch. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
So I have played it.
Battle
It's
for
fucking
Westmouth.
awesome. It's based off the Doom.
I played it in the past. I
Yeah.
don't have it.
Silver Line.
Reloaded.
Actually, what's funny is when you load up the game, it actually loads up Doom 2 Hell on Earth
Cool.
and then skins it.
Awesome. I'm going to enjoy that. Hi, Rob. Why? Why is it a good thing you didn't get here earlier? You missed a lot of good conversation and good music. I'd say it's bad that you didn't get here earlier.
Yeah, seriously.
It is a negative that you went here earlier.
Failure is complete.
Shame on you.
Alright, catch you later, Adam.
Take it easy,
Adam
Adam.
Adamski.
Shame on you.
I want one of those little title cards on my picture.
So make one. Go into the toolbox and make one. Do it. Do it now.
Do it now.
Put the label now.
Random Arnie explosion. So apparently the new Terminator film in the works is the first of a new standalone trilogy. A lot of people are saying reboot.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's way
I don't mind. It's been a while. It's been long enough.
Yeah.
You know what I say? To reboot the original.
Well, and a lot of people don't like
Series.
the direction that the existing series took with 3 and 4. I
Yeah,
think
we usually don't count.
Sarah Connor Chronicles was a better sequel to 2.
People shit on Terminator Salvation, and they really shouldn't because it was actually kind of good.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I thought it
Terminator
was
3
alright.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I
I'd
didn't
say
think Terminator
Still
3 was
haven't
that
seen
bad
part
either.
4.
I mean, it's
Rise
bad.
of
It's not that
the
bad.
Yeah, it's not as good as the
Not as good
first
as the
one,
rest.
but I would gladly watch it over
not
a
even
lot
good
of the
as-
tripe that we're shoveled these days.
It's not even as good as the fourth one. So I
No,
think
it's not as good as the
last in
fourth.
quality.
The fourth one is better than that one, but
But yeah, it's still a decent film.
I think it was
Sorry,
the last
I'm
thing
just-
Arnie
I'm
did
just
before he
talking
became the
noise.
governor.
The Governor. But I'm still left with a question here.
A question.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Complete and total silence. Awesome.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows it better.
Or cares.
Nobody knows the tribbles you've seen?
So,
Yes. Damn tribbles.
You're gonna be sorry. Star Trek's equivalent of a cat person would be a tribble person, for sure.
Really? Okay.
Shit. So yeah,
So I
how's
edited
everyone doing?
no less than 5 package opening videos in the past couple days. Gonna get all those caught up.
How the fuck? How do you find the time?
Smart ass.
I really didn't mean it as an ass, but it was good.
Like, really? Where do you find the time?
Oh, nobody commented on that? Fine, fuck you all. Nobody commented on those either? Fine, fuck you all. You know, I don't just post things for the good of my health. I do post them expecting some kind of feedback. Just something, just acknowledgement even. Maybe a like. Just click like on something once in a while. That'd be nice.
Acknowledgement duly noted. Your next video, I'm gonna post fucking. I acknowledge that this video exists.
Didn't we do that once? I said, you know, just leave a comment, good, bad, or neutral. And people were like, neutral? What's a neutral comment? This is a video. And I watched it.
Oh wow.
Damn it!
I have no strong opinions about this video one way or the other.
Where's the
Star
fucking
Trek
assault rifle?
War. What are you talking about? Oh. Cyber 6. The war flashbacks from Terminator 1 really disturbed me as a kid. Yes. Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, they were pretty...
I just recently watched Terminator and Terminator 2 back to back.
The thing that was great about them was there was very little dialogue. It just let the visuals tell the story and let you just see how devastated the world was and how firmly the machines were in control and everything. It was really well done, especially on the limited budget they had.
Absolutely.
A lot of smoke and mirrors in that. And I actually really liked the flashback, or I guess flash forward technically, in the second one as well. I thought it was, you know, a good continuation of that theme.
Fuck.
In fact, I've always said I consider the second one to be like the perfect sci-fi summer blockbuster movie, because not only does it give you all the thrills and excitement and popcorn moviness, but it's got just such well-developed characters and just such a great story. You know, it's really got everything.
and the score is so awesome.
The score is great. It's just all the elements just work so perfectly in that. It is an example of how you can have a financially successful summer blockbuster movie that actually has some depth to it. You know, actually has a good story. Doesn't have to be
Michael
all...
Bay, we're looking at you.
Yeah, we are. Definitely.
Yeah.
You hear that, Michael Bay? You fucking hear that? Yeah. James Cameron before he went insane. Why do so many of the greats just go barking mad after a while?
Who knows?
What are you
Too much
doing?
Stop it!
Stop it! Stop it now!
Did anybody see the machinima that ties into Terminator Salvation? The short machinima movie?
I
No.
did not, sadly.
It's actually pretty good. It sort of gives you some backstory of some of the main characters in the fourth one. And the actual actors from the movie do provide the voices as well.
Oh no.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh good, I remember.
Anybody else besides me see the Sarah Connor Chronicles?
That's negative.
It's on my hard drive to watch. So.
It's definitely worth watching. I mean, it sadly only ran 2 seasons. And was headed in some really interesting directions, too. And then, of course, they canceled it. But, yeah, I thought it was great. I thought Lena Headey from Game of Thrones and Dread made a great Sarah Connor. Hold on a second. Somebody's knocking on my door.
Someone is knocking on my door. I better go answer it, 'cause I don't know what for. They're knocking on my door. Just came to me. I don't know why.
I have the best landlords in the world. That was the.
Did they bring you pizza?
That was the husband of the building manager, and he just brought me Doritos.
Well then,
sweet. I really do have the best
Doritos, and by
managers
the
in the
way,
world. These so freaking awesome.
Next month's rent is free.
We don't have a swimming pool, but
Fabulous.
We don't have
Thanks,
pools, so
Dave.
here's some- We don't have a pool, so here's some Doritos.
Mm-hmm. Cool
Sean,
ranch
it looks
goodness.
like
Fire in
you're in
my
a much
ship.
better mood now.
I am. I'm happy now. Life is good.
All you needed was some fucking Doritos.
Well, I was just thinking, who the fuck is knocking on my door at 10 o'clock? Oh. Yeah, so, what were we saying? Yeah, Sarah Connor Chronicles, definitely worth checking out. Absolutely. Definitely worth checking out. I actually got the Blu-rays for that dirt cheap. Was it Annetta bought me the first season as a Christmas present. And then I got the second season for like $15 at a blowout sale. It was one of the Walmart blowout sales. And apparently the summer blowout sale is going on right now at Walmart, but sadly I am dirt poor, so I cannot take advantage of it. Oh well.
Speaking
Is
of,
everything on fire?
Speaking of summer
No.
blowout sales, the Steam sale should be
Shit.
starting up anytime soon.
Which?
Yeah.
The Steam sale.
Oh
Summer
right,
sale.
somebody
Yeah.
some people were saying, yeah.
That should be going.
Awesome.
Some people are saying Monday.
People are just like, yeah, yet again, people are just like, it's coming soon. It's gotta come soon. Last year it came around this, like, fucking do it. Come on.
Calm
They like to
down.
keep you on your toes.
Honestly, that was kind of the fun, was watching all the retarded people try to guess when the summer sale was going to start.
Steam fan, or I should say,
It's
Valve
like the
fans
Half-Life 3
are-
confirmed rumors.
Yeah, they're like my favorite fans because they're like the most conspiratous group I have
Yes,
ever
these are the
seen.
same. The people who try to guess the days of the summer sale are the same kind of morons who try to do those giant math equations to find out when Half-Life 3 is going to come out.
Yeah. Are they even ever going to do a Half-Life 3? I thought that series is basically done now, and people had, and you know, Valve had moved on.
Half-Life 3 is still in the pipeline, actually.
It's what? Oh yeah. Okay.
From my confirmed sources, I can tell you that in their development pipeline, there's Half-Life 3, a Left 4 Dead 3, and a Portal 3.
Left 4 Dead 3 probably come out sooner. It's
Awesome.
sold a lot more
A
copies.
lot of people are saying Left 4 Dead 3 will probably come out first, then Half-Life 3
Yeah.
and Portal 3. Because there
Zombies
actually was, I mean, so far the most concrete evidence that we have of any kind of Half-Life 3 coming out is actually an Easter egg in Portal 2, where you do this Easter egg and you go into this room, push a button, and this big giant screen comes out. It shows the Valve logo, and it says Half-Life 3 June or fall of 2013.
So that's imminently then.
That's, yeah.
Imminently,
sometime-
yes.
So
sometime
like
in the next
September,
few months.
October. So there's your confirmation. Why are people all freaking out about it then?
It's one of those. Oh, this level was modded. Blah blah blah. It's added in. It's fake.
God.
Something like that. When,
well, you know what?
Everyone who says that doesn't own the game.
Was it in Portal 2? You said?
Yeah, it's an Easter egg.
So then, if it's in the PS3, like if it's in the console version, it's not a mod. You can't mod the console version.
But, yeah, the whole. I believe it's in the console version. Let me verify.
Oh, that is confirmed, Janka? Janka just said, I'm stoked we're getting a Mirror's Edge 2. Love the first game, and the second is looking pretty great from the first trailer. I'd heard rumors. I didn't know that was actually confirmed.
Oh, Mirror's Edge 2? Yeah, the trailer's in front of E3 this year.
I only ever played the demo of the first one. I really liked it, though, and I wanted to play the full game. I know even some of my non-gamer friends said they really liked it. I've actually had the theme song on my PS3 for years. Love the music in that. I just liked that it was a first-person parkour game.
Okay, yeah, there's the confirmation. The Portal 2 Easter egg is the same across all platforms. So it's just in the game. But yes, Mirror's Edge 2, I mean, yeah, 110% confirmed because we had trailers at E3.
Okay, cool. Super.
Hello.
Byron, Joker Tech in the house.
Whoa. What have I missed?
Oh, munchies are the happy maker. Num num.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the other things we got confirmed at E3 this year was obviously the new Killer Instinct game.
Yeah.
The new
for Xbox One, oddly.
Yeah, I don't see it lasting on Xbox One for very long before it goes cross-platform.
I don't see anything lasting well on Xbox One.
Because technically, it was a Rare and Nintendo product originally.
Yeah.
So if anything, we might not see it on PS4, but if anything, we'll see it on the Wii.
I know, it's like, it was very Nintendo. We talked about this before, like, the original was
the very
one of two arcade games that came out around the same time, promoting the Ultra 64.
Yes.
Before they changed the name.
As the gamer and the historian that I am, I will quote you of the first Killer Instinct in the demo mode. It says, available in your home only on the Nintendo Ultra 64.
That's right, yeah.
That's what I said in the beginning of the arcade machine.
The only thing they got wrong, other
available
than
in your home in 1995. That's what it said. Yeah,
they had. I thought they got the date wrong in that. Like, it ended up coming out like the next year.
Yeah.
I remember it was not when they originally said.
So my thoughts on Mirror's Edge were, when I was playing it, I was like, I got a sense that this could be really good. It felt way too linear, and I'm looking, like, in the sense that there was only one way to go about things. There wasn't, like, I couldn't, like, get really good and go up an alternate route to get to the same place, which I felt was a missed opportunity in the game. So
I thought there were alternate routes, though, and that was kind of the point.
Only in certain areas.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's this one part where you have to get up these walls to get to, like, this ledge, right?
Yeah.
But there's only one way to do it. I can't, like, run up a different wall to get up there. It's like, it was too many points where I had to struggle while people were shooting at me to get up a fucking wall. Only wall I can get up to get over, and it was just kind of off-putting. And I felt that they could have done it slightly better, just a little better. It wasn't a bad game, not at all. I would totally own it for like $10 or less. No problem.
Little slightly less lag on my system.
AC's right about that. Rare owns all the rights to Killer Instinct franchise, and Microsoft bought Rare.
Gotcha.
So, if anything, we might see
Giant Guy asks, opinions on The Last of Us? Anyone? Oh, you're assuming that we can afford to buy new release games.
We don't buy games or movies, new releases. We just gotta wait until they go down in price.
I'll let you know when it hits the greatest hits bin and then goes on sale, so I can get the greatest hits version for like $10.
Or you can donate it to me, and I'll give you opinions next week.
Or if people donate it to me, or Skinslip, or both of us, or just donate the money for us to buy it.
Absolutely, I will definitely play it then.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
That's definitely one that I'd like to play because, as you guys know, I love post-apocalyptic stuff. I definitely want to get the PC version of Fallout 3 at some point. I'm going to do live Twitch playthroughs of the first 2 Fallouts at some point. I love that stuff. Just love it. Oh, there was another one, I Am Alive, which I don't think I didn't do a live playthrough of that. I just played it all by myself. Kept it to myself. But that's not what I plan to get. Yeah, I Am Alive is really good.
But yeah, everything that I've heard review-wise in Last of Us, it's not one of those games where everyone just likes it. Every single person seems to jizz their pants over it. They're already calling Game of the Year.
Yeah.
My friend Adam. Sorry, go ahead.
I watched a playthrough of that, the Salt Lake section, and it's actually really accurate to downtown Salt Lake.
Really?
Awesome.
That's cool.
I'll put my friend Adam Fraser,
eerily.
you can find on Twitter / Adam Fraser. He says it's the greatest game since the Walking Dead game from Telltale. Like, story-wise.
That was pretty damn good.
I've heard that that's really good, too. I should check that out, because I love the comics and I love the show. So why wouldn't I check out the game?
Moved by the game.
Giant Guy, I know how you feel. I sometimes go on YouTube and watch 1080p videos of people playing games and just hold a game controller.
Yeah, just pretend. Giant Guy just says, actually, I watched the walkthrough on YouTube. I'm poor too, LOL. Yeah. Times are tough all over.
Oh, Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
There are actually, this year and going into next year, for the first time in a while, there's been a good number of games that I want.
Which you're genuinely excited about. Yeah, I agree. AC just says Watch Dogs is coming this year. That'll probably be Game of the Year. That or GTA 5.
Both of which give me
I don't know. We haven't seen Destiny yet.
And he says, I don't think The Last of Us will be able to hold its own against GTA. It's hard to say. Well, because, I mean, Last of Us, I think, is very...
hard to say.
Last of Us is very cinematic, from my understanding. It's very story-driven, whereas GTA, of course, is much more open world. And Watch Dogs is too, from the sound of it.
Last of Us should have been a movie in the Criterion Collection. That's what I was told.
Really?
And I don't. And Grand Theft Auto. Look, I love the number 4 story.
Yeah.
And I love the games, but none of them have had that level of story. None of them.
No.
They've been good, but they've never been to the point where you're emotionally drained afterwards from the experience. That's never happened.
There's very few.
Now that's not to say that this one won't. Because game writing has gone up, had a great increase lately.
It really has,
but,
yeah.
Just saying.
Well, the Metal Gear Solid games, the Metal Gear Solid games were the first ones where I really started to catch wind of that, of just how good the writing in games was becoming, where I really started to look at games as the next big storytelling platform. And then the next one that just sort of really grabbed me story-wise was the first BioShock, which I thought was just fantastic.
Still haven't played.
Which was, I should probably do a Twitch session of that again. I wouldn't mind playing that again, actually.
Since I've never played it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Preferably when I can actually watch the damn thing.
Well,
3 a.m.
Absolutely.
I will go down. I will say
it's
that
really good.
The most fun story that I've ever seen in any video game, that just when you're playing it, and you're experiencing the story, you just get so like visceral and pumped about it, is God of War franchise.
God of War is really good too.
Such a visceral story.
Well, the thing
you just, when you hear it, you just want to go and just kill a small furry kid. You get so enraged.
Well, God of War, I mean, the thing God of War does have a good story, but in particular, the thing that just makes me wet myself.
Exactly.
The thing that just makes me wet myself playing that is, I mean, you get the raw, visceral action and such, but just the fact that you're basically wading through great Greek mythology and seeing all of these great classic myths brought to life, and actually getting to interact with these legendary characters and stuff.
It's the wondrous story of bringing all these Greek gods to life, and then proceeding.
Someone explained it as Clash of the Titans.
And then proceeding to
Clash of the Titans to the game is what I've been told.
Pretty much.
Akin to.
Yeah, basically.
that it's, oh my god, it just gets better and better and better.
No, it's
Like I said, I'm currently playing through the PSP versions in the HD collection.
yeah. I need to reacquire the HD versions of the first two. I just marathoned both of those. I just fell in love with them instantly. And then I need to get the PSP versions, and I've already got God of War 3, which I've barely touched. I actually haven't played very much of it yet.
Hey, you want to
I
talk
would
about
like-
Xbox?
I actually kind of want to do
like,
like a Twitch marathon of all 5 of them.
Please,
Yeah.
please do.
I would like
They
to
will
take a
probably
moment
be your
to
most
say,
watched Twitch videos.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
guarantee you on that.
I would like to take a moment and say thank you, Cyber6, for watching a bunch of their movie gangbang episodes.
Yes.
Because Cyber6 been commenting consistently.
Oh, really?
On the ones that
Awesome.
It's our fan!
I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but
One fan!
Oh, one of them, yeah.
We do actually have a fan. It's not just for ourselves.
Yay.
well, actually,
We
no. Before I put it up at 5 p.m. Central.
Hi,
By
guys.
8:30 p.m. Central, we had 8 downloads already.
Is the
That's
new one
pretty
up?
good.
I missed the link. I'll have to.
Yeah. So
I'll
for
have to
being
get
up for
it.
only 3 hours, we got 8 downloads already. That's pretty good. That's not bad for something that's so fresh for such a small site.
It's because it's such a good movie.
Oh my god, Decapitated was fucking hilarious. I put it in my
Need a big
wish list on
screen cast,
Amazon.
yeah.
I must own it.
Which one?
You look like a traffic stone.
Oh, the one we watched yesterday. Decapitated.
Decapitated.
It's a
Yeah.
vibrant
Yeah.
yellow
Decapitated was a lot of fun. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's so
See the
good.
video I did?
I was in Walmart, or I was in Vancouver overnight unexpectedly, and this was the only shirt I could find in my size at Walmart.
You don't
It's
have clothes
And it's nice
where
and
you are?
brightly orange.
No, he didn't unexpectedly.
Oh, unexpectedly. Got you. So you
Yeah.
needed clothes
Cass,
for
put a
today.
shirt in your car for future reference.
It's a rental car.
And a towel.
It's a rental
No.
car.
Shut up.
Leave
you.
a shirt in every car you ever drive.
Yeah, take a shirt and a towel with you. Always. I do.
Be known as the shirt phantom.
Yeah, no, you are right though, Brandon. I should have just packed an extra shirt, but I didn't think of it.
Well, like when I don't drive either, alright? But when I go on trips that are gonna be like, say, 4 hours one direction or whatever,
Yeah.
I always bring an extra shirt, pair of underwear, and a towel. Just in case, because you never fucking know.
Always know where your
Case,
towel is.
And at least once,
Thank you,
at least
Douglas Adams.
once,
And when you said that, Brandon, it's like just in case I get real sweaty and crap myself, but an extra shirt, a pair of underwear, and a towel to crap myself.
Even if you're just going to the convenience store, bring an extra shirt, just in case.
Shut up.
Or at least a towel.
Hi, room. Names.
Only now you get to understand high room.
I know, eh?
Damn right.
I think Sean taught me that actually.
Which?
High room. When you
Oh.
go into like a chat room, like a BBS or something.
Hi, room.
Oh, hi, room. Hi, Danny.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You didn't do
hi,
that joke
Cass.
last episode. Metal.
I didn't. That's might be the
That's
first
the
thing
one
that
that episode you missed. Yeah, you bastard.
Which one?
Oh, hi,
So
room.
every episode he's done, he's gone, hi, Mark, at some point. Not last episode. He forgot your last episode.
Oh.
Broke the
Yeah.
streak.
What's funny is I really like this shirt because it's actually a 5XL, which I couldn't believe Walmart carried.
Wow.
So it's really roomy.
Well, consider
Well,
the type of clientele that normally frequents Walmart.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if that was the largest size they carried.
I was going to say XL is probably their smallest
it's
size.
warming.
Old Navy actually in California. I remember we went once, and they had up to 6XL sweatpants.
Wow.
They were like,
Trust me, if you're that
But
big
don't
and sweating,
sweatpants
I would
stretch
go see a
anyway?
doctor.
How much were
okay,
they?
if you, I don't remember. This was years ago.
6XL that stretches to
Like-
15XL.
Like under $20 or what? Cause
Probably, yeah.
nice. Next time I go to buy a sleeping bag, fuck that. I'm getting some of those sweatpants and wearing both legs.
That's what my coworker said once when we got our uniform shirts shipped in. He handed it to me and said, "Your bed sheets arrived." Thanks.
Didn't even know we sold parachutes. What the hell?
In answer to your question there, Eric, if someone is 6XL and sweating, it probably just means they're moving.
I was going to say, you don't go see a doctor because, you know, you might get a
An
physical
arm.
activity there.
slightly.
It's like picking up a chip. Oh my god.
Todd, you gotta chew your food, man.
The point that you can't snack anymore because you're too fat to snack. Physical effort of snacking.
I need a rest.
So it reminds me of that Simpsons when Homer
rest.
tries to climb the mountain. And you see he's like clinging to the oxygen bottle and he's like heaving and wheezing in his breathing. And then it pans out and he's like 2 feet off the ground. Bart's like, Dad, you might want to save a few of those for the top.
Yeah.
It's like the air would be the same right there.
Currently in the chat room there is a dog driving a car, and he just types rough.
Oh. Awesome.
Brilliance!
I bet that's Haji, because he posted a picture earlier about a dog driving a car.
They said I could never teach a llama to drive.
He just drives off the board.
He appears like 3 episodes later, like several years after.
What was that from again?
As the movie. The second one, I think.
Which one?
Yeah. Second one.
It's from what?
ASDF movie.
ASDF.
Oh, right.
ASDF.
Right.
ASDF movie.
We need to show
Love ASDF movie.
on the live stream as like the closing video, like one of the best of sections of AMV Hell.
No.
Why not?
But thanks for the suggestion. It has been duly noted and ignored.
That is just as retarded as the true, true life consequences.
Actually, Sean, I just realized something kind of feeding off Manic's question was that we didn't catch there.
Oh.
If we have a dog driving a car, do we also have a cat driving a U-Haul?
Oh, God.
Explain the story for everyone
explain the story,
who's lost right now.
You remember that way better than I do. I just had this vague recollection of the cat thing.
Well, yeah, because I told you, I remember cat noises.
Basically.
A story I heard from my coworker from another former coworker who has worked for Canada Customs, and apparently some guy showed up at the cruise ship terminal in Victoria.
Good one, Google.
And said that he was moving to Canada, and all he had with him was like a backpack. And so he's questioning me, saying, "Well, if you're moving to Canada, where's all your stuff?" And he says, "Oh, my cat Jingles is driving the U-Haul down." So he was immediately sent in for questioning and then found to be off his meds.
So we were visualizing this cat driving the U-Haul.
Driving a rental van, So like if he gets cut off, he'd just be like...
Yeah, hissing at other drivers.
And as Charlotte will attest to you, Sean, I still laughed over that like several years later. I don't know why, just something about that visual.
Yeah, it was just
like
one of those random
things. We'd be in bed, like she's trying to go to sleep, and I'm just like, shut up! That was 3 years ago.
Oh. Wow. The end.
Anyways.
Awesome story, bro.
Actually, more about crazy people. I had an encounter with a very crazy person in Victoria today while I was working.
Please tell.
So I just dropped my coworkers off to pick up a car at Body Shop, and usually I wait to make sure he's got keys before I leave, just in case he has to come with me or something.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there with another coworker because we're about to go to another location, and we're just sitting in the parking lot of the Body Shop. It's right beside the sidewalk. It's a very small little lot. We're just chatting and like that. We've got the windows down. All of a sudden, I look out to my left out the window, and there's this guy just standing there looking into our car.
That's not creepy at all.
What?
Completely standing facing my door, maybe not even a half a foot away from the car, just standing there, just peering into the car. And like I say, I have the window down.
Oh, joy.
So I just
You
look over and
slowly
see this
raise
guy
the shotgun.
for the window. He's just like, you know, he obviously not quite all there upstairs, but like just this blank expression, just like staring into the car.
That's
And then he
what
turns
you're
around.
pointing
And he turns around and continues walking, and so we're like, okay, that was weird. And then rather than continuing on the sideway, he kind of veers off around to the front of the car, sitting in the parking lot. And he turns around, so he's now facing the car. He's basically just standing at attention in front of the car, just at the windshield. And then,
Oh god.
he's standing there, and then he just goes and continues on.
What the
He
fuck?
just bows to your car.
He bowed to the car and then turned around and continued on down the street.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Damn
dude?
straight, motherfucker. You
It's
bowed
the
this.
weirdest thing
Oh,
I've ever
God.
experienced.
Baffling.
I remember
That sounds fun.
sitting in a car in the Costco parking lot at some point, and there was a guy like that. Everyone I was with went in. I decided to just stay in the car, just wait, have a smoke, and just relax for a bit. I didn't really need anything, so so I went and, you know, I was having a smoke, and this guy comes over, and he's some older guy, maybe late 50s, early 60s. Obviously not all there upstairs as well. Kind of a dirty suit on, and he's having a cigarette, and he asks me for a cigarette. And I'm like, no, I don't. I can't spare
Wait, what?
any. And it's like,
Sorry, that took me a second. Like, oh, can I have a cigarette? Really?
so I'm like, no, it's okay. And then I can't remember exactly what he said, but he just babbled something crazy at me about the world or society or some conspiracy or something, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Just quickly puffing away, finishing my cigarette, slowly walking away, and then I go back to the car. And I'm just sort of sitting there zoning out, you know, thinking, oh, maybe I'll have a little nap. And then the car was like quite a ways away from the store. He was just kind of standing out front of the store. So then he walks across the parking lot and over to the car and stops right in front of the car. And he just like stands there. And finally he just goes like, and then turns on his heel and walks away. I'm like,
Of course, I had
what?
Waiting for it to come up in the live stream.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
Go away, crazy
can't
old
see it
guy. But it's the same thing. He just like had. Oh, you're watching the live stream. I was like,
Yeah, we're
why
like
is
waiting
nobody reacting?
I can't see you at all, so you know.
He goes, what? Yeah.
There's that. Someone want to illustrate what the fuck he was doing, so I can.
Oh,
actually
sorry.
use
I
that?
just realized, Skinslip, you can't see the live stream. You can only see my local cam. He basically just
make
turned
shit
and
in it.
looked at the camera, looked at me in the car, as Cass was saying, the same thing, basically, blank expression. And he just like, and then turns on his heel and walks away. And I'm like, what
was
the
the same
fuck?
It could be the same guy. you
Yeah,
don't
find
know.
out it was
could've
the
been
same guy.
fucking dude.
This guy was fairly young. Like, he looked like maybe...
That would be
mid-30s.
awesome. Oh my god.
He's Merlin. He aged backwards.
He's a time traveler.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some
Holy
people that
crap.
really should not be walking the streets. They really should not.
I'll never forget the
All
time
of them.
Alex and I
All of
encountered-
them.
And I think you've seen this guy before too, Sean. I seem to remember we talked about this. The weird walking guy in Victoria. The first time Alex and I encountered him.
The weird walking guy.
There's this guy with this like crazy beard and everything like that, and he's walking along, and he's like got his whole head bobbing with his walk and like that, and this really weird expression on his face.
Mm-hmm.
He's walking along, he's like,
Okay.
and then I remember
might have
one
seen him.
time, like Alex and I just drove by. We were like had reached a lull in our conversation. We both saw this guy, and he's driving, and then both burst out laughing about 5 seconds later. Like, no, we're turning around. We're going back. That did not just happen. Sure enough, yeah, he was there. And then a little while later, like maybe a month later or something, I saw him again downtown. Except
Still
this time he was
that
walking
way.
across an intersection doing the same walk,
Mm-hmm.
but the light was about to change. Like,
Yeah.
actually, I think it had changed. I think it was green for me and he was still in the intersection. So now he goes from a walk to a run. And no, I'm not even joking. As he's running, he goes and he turns and faces me and goes... As he's running.
I've done
This is
that.
like huge, like Mickey Mouse grin on his face as he's doing the full fist pump run and everything.
No, I remember this guy. I don't know if it was the
Tom
same
Cruise.
walking guy. I don't think it was the walking guy because this particular guy didn't seem to have that much personality. But he would just kind of bop as he was walking, and he had the same like blank expression on his face all the time. And like we'd be at the bus stop, and then he'd just kind of like spin on his heel, and then just keep walking the other way, and then spin on his heel. And you know how normally, like this is an unconscious thing, but most people when they turn their head, they'll blink briefly. So it's kind of like you blink and you turn your head. But he didn't blink. He would just...
I'm Nosferatu. Yes.
Which just looks creepy and weird. So I remember he would be at the bus stop and having a cigarette. And he would just cough up a lung every time he had a cigarette. Like, he does not have a cigarette in peace. So he'd be like...
Was that bad?
He just sucks at it.
Wow.
Just like letting his spittle spray everywhere as he's walking and pirouetting and pacing without blinking.
I love the drugs that circulate in
That hurt
Victoria.
my throat. I don't know if he was on drugs or just, you know, the brain wasn't quite functioning properly.
I remember one I saw walking down the sidewalk. I was cleaning a car at work, and this homeless guy went walking by, and he just kept snapping to himself every once in a while. Like, literally just walking along.
Oh, just like a nervous tick.
Yeah.
He just had like a tick. That's actually kind of a mild form of Tourette's, I think. Is like it manifests as a physical tick rather than as a verbal tick.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Of course, that just
Friends with
reminds
it.
me, I'm sure Eric's thinking of it too, a Family Guy when Peter's trying to ask the girl out.
Yes.
Like, hey, I'm just wondering, like,
Punches
maybe you want me to... Punches her through the lockers. It was so unexpected the first time I saw that.
Yep.
I'm wondering, maybe you want to...
Wow.
I think I may have spat some drink out the first time I saw it. Yeah, not like Bender with the the Mafia episode.
Oh yeah, remember he like spits the drink out for like 10
For
minutes.
like 30 seconds.
I was like, how long is this scene gonna be? But then it fades to black.
It shows it like it keeps cutting scenes.
Age
shows
to
him, like,
Black
at
comes
the
back, it's still
restaurant,
going.
And then he goes home, he goes to sleep, wakes up the next day, he's washing the ship, and he's still spraying.
The ship's going by and he's spraying it.
That's like the one where he becomes Calculon's water He goes, I thought I told you to get out of here. He goes, oh, you mean that other guy? He goes, no, my name's not Bender, my name's Boiler.
So one of my other favorite moments when he's like, when he shows the thing inside it says built in Mexico and he slams the door, it falls off.
Yeah.
It's the ground. I missed that show.
Bender, Bending Rodriguez.
That's right.
This is his full name.
I love Futurama.
Listen, you fat fish. The Planet Express health pan only covers one replacement shell. It's like the most generic shell.
Oh, yeah, it's got like a barcode.
Has a barcode on it. It just says shell.
He goes, oh.
It just sucks off.
Oh.
when Leela like doesn't have the use of her eyes, she goes and crashes out of the thing. It's coming out of your pay.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I listened to some of the commentaries on that, and they were talking about how the whole thing with Hermes hating Zoidberg they just started doing that arbitrarily. Like there was never any reason for it or anything. He hates Zoidberg. The end.
Well, it's kind of like in Family Guy with Quagmire hating Brian.
Yeah.
Become a new thing.
Just kind of out of nowhere.
Because you see there's earlier episodes where Quagmire talks to Brian just normally as secondary characters interact.
Yeah. What the hell? There's an evil Smurf in the room.
We have a... elf in the room.
What?
Start singing the Bilbo Baggins song.
Bilbo Baggins.
Just yell, "Go Bilbo!"
Have you seen that, Sean? Have you seen the commercial with the two Spocks, the Audi commercial?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I thought you did. I thought you were the one who posted it.
No. I've seen it lurking around Tumblr. I haven't actually watched it though.
That's like my favorite part of the whole commercial. Go Bilbo!
You should definitely watch that commercial. It's fucking hilarious.
There is if you want to watch it, Sean.
It's awesome.
I'll watch it with you.
Well, I'll just put it in the live stream.
Sure.
Live stream for all to enjoy.
Oh, it's like 2.25 minutes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a countdown to when I'm starting it so you can watch it in sync with me rather than waiting for the live stream and being 30 seconds off.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just hit play on my copy here.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do that if you wanted to play.
Yeah, thanks.
It's like, Alan, did you eat paint chips?
Alright, here we go. Okay. Ready. 3, 2, 1, play. It's not playing. Hold on.
Okay.
What the fuck? There we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go.
You tried turning it off and on again?
3, 2, 1, play.
Still, go Bilbo! Just driving down the road.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I came across that and I knew all y'all would like that.
All y'all.
Y'all.
Thank you very much.
All y'all.
I kept forgetting actually to show that one for a few days now.
Hell,
well, I'm glad you waited.
It's good.
Now everyone in the live stream was able to enjoy it too.
I'll tell you what, that one good fucking little movie.
I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Fuck.
I like
That's a
Maddox's
good little
comment. That's a
movie.
logically awesome commercial.
Logically awesome, yes.
Logically.
Oh, hold on. Giant Guy had a creepy person story too. It says, I had a black woman following me around my local shopping center. Apparently she thought I was an angel because of my height. Almost an hour she followed me. Where's a policeman when you need one? Wow. So supposedly angels are really tall. And like Doctor Who.
That just reminds me of Dane Cook when he's talking about standing in the airport departure lounge and just wait for somebody to notice him. Just go, don't get on the flight. Just walk away. Like, I think that was an angel. Thank you, angel wearing jeans. Yeah, this is bit he was talking about basically about trolling people.
God, my crazy person coughing imitation I think killed my throat.
Oh.
Oh.
He's come back to haunt you through your coughs.
I think I shall go make pizza.
Yay, pizza!
What?
I was just about
Oh,
to
he's
send you
playing
something. I
F2.
realized I think I showed you the thing. Yeah, I showed you it the other night.
Oh.
I said yay, pizza. I was
Awesome.
referring to your thing.
the woman reporter when she can't hear the people over the noise of the concert.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Huh? Huh?
The noise.
Well, every time she would say "huh," she would like go cross-eyed, like "huh."
Well, just the music was making her cross-eyed. Then yeah, she was like "huh." Just looked like so horrifically confused. Like maybe she should just stick to covering like bingo events at senior centers, and you don't want to send her out on the music beat.
Giant Guy says she kept asking me to bless her and her family. Weird as fuck. Wow. So did you? Did you bless her and her family?
Should have. Like, you don't need blessing. You're already blessed. And then walk away.
Yes. Whoa.
In the live stream,
metal is suddenly possessed.
If you do a search in the reporter, you'll find the video on the
the pizza.
There is no pizza, only Zool.
Hang on. There's the link if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it.
Take the candy. Take the candy.
Rob Jensen says. Rob Jensen says, "Thanks for making the vid about Neil Marshall's movies. Doomsday was nice and Descent was awesome."
Yes, I think there's only one Neil Marshall movie I haven't seen now, but I've been really impressed by all of them.
That would be, what's it called? Fuck. Last Centurion?
No,
right?
I have that one, Centurion.
Centurion?
I've seen Doomsday, I've seen Centurion, I've seen The Descent.
Dog Soldiers.
Dog Soldiers, that's what it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every single one of his movies have been great. That's
I haven't seen Dog Soldiers. Honestly, I thought Doomsday was okay. There was aspects of it I liked. There was others I didn't think worked as well.
All right.
Centurion I really liked. That was actually the first movie of his that I saw. The Descent...
That's roughly based off of a historical thing.
The Descent just blew me away. I thought it was one of the best horror movies I'd seen in ages.
It scared me too much.
The Descent
have you seen that one,
so
Cass?
Fucking
saw
good.
about the I saw about the first bit of it, and then I was just like, I can't do it.
The Descent is creepy. Like even if they hadn't had creatures in the caves, it still would have been scary as hell. Just them down in the caves.
Yep.
It just worked.
Well, sad they fucked it up in the American cut.
Yeah.
Apparently, I heard part of the. Where was I reading this? I think it was in.
I've only seen the uncut version.
On IMDb or something.
That actually has the proper editing.
Acting in it. They hadn't seen the creatures until they actually did the very first take of the first scene where
That's
they
correct.
appear.
Nice.
Apparently their reaction is genuine.
They did something. Ridley Scott did something similar to that in Alien.
Yes, he did.
The scene where John Hurt has the chest burster pop out of his chest was kept completely secret. Like they knew something was going to happen, obviously, but they didn't know what the effect was going to be like or anything. So all their reactions in that scene are genuine as well, apparently.
Yeah, especially the one actress who gets spurted in the face with blood. She's genuinely freaked out.
Yeah, well, the blood, like the blood tubes weren't actually supposed to squirt that much. They went kind of haywire in the first take. So she's like, "Oh my god!" And then she just like gets sprayed everywhere. So they actually did do 2 takes, and I think the final version in the movie is a mix of those 2 takes. But I'm pretty sure they kept the her getting completely drenched part.
That's awesome.
That's all I'd say. One of my favorite. You'll love me for this question, but one of my favorite horror movies for Tensa still is The Thing.
Ah, yes.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking amazing film.
I remember.
Like with the testing the blood scene.
Oh, that's such a great scene.
Died.
It goes, like,
ah! That was the whole thing, because, well, it's getting more and more tense because you're getting down to, there's only a few of them left.
Yeah, and you know one of them is going to be
and one of them's going to be it. Like,
Yeah.
it has to be.
Yeah.
And like you said, like you're expecting like maybe it's gonna like part away from the fire or something like that. Not like it's gonna leap like a blood spider.
Yeah. Well, and I remember your favorite bit was the what we called the double boo, where
Yes.
there's the scene
When
where
he trips or something, wasn't it?
yeah, it's like the lights go out and he like lights his match or whatever, and he's going to see what it is, and he just trips over a can. So it's like, and you're like, ah, and then he like goes to the door, and then something runs by. You're like, ah! You're like, ah!
That's funny. You're like, ah! Like, ah!
Yeah. That was
Double
great.
whammy.
Because what was it you were saying? Like there really is only a total of about like 3 or 4 jump scares in the whole movie.
No, there isn't. I mean, a lot of it. The thing that really works well about The Thing is that it's one of those sort of slow burn movies, where it just sort of it just takes its time to you get to know the characters a little bit, and it just takes its time to build tension and atmosphere. Right. And a lot of the first part of the movie is just establishing their isolation. Like they take the dog in at the beginning, and you know there's something up with that dog, but you don't know what it is. But then they establish like there's a big storm moving in, and they're having communication problems and stuff. So you know they're cut off until the storm passes, and this is a storm that could last for days, if not longer.
Such a claustrophobic movie.
It really is.
I was just gonna say that. That was exactly what I was gonna say, Metal. That's the whole thing, and that's what makes it so scary. Is like you know other horror movies, and they're set in like a town or something.
Yeah.
You know, it could be like
well,
there's always that party that says I would have just got in my fucking car and just left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you know, like, I mean, even they try and make it like it's a town 100 miles from. Yeah, well, get on a highway. You know, just like leave.
It's like with the Thing. I mean, because there's those scenes where they go out in the storm, and they can barely make it 20 feet out the door without, you know, they can't see anything. They need to have a tow line so they can actually find their way back to the door, because it's just impossible to see like 6 inches in front of your face. Like they're not going anywhere. There's no way they can get out of there. Like
even John Carpenter's score.
Even if the chopper wasn't trashed, there's no way they'd be able to fly in that. You know.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like it's very similar to. I remember what program it was. It was a cable program about this guy going to like all these wild, dangerous places on Earth.
Mm.
It was like on Sunday mornings or something like that. And so one of them was this this mountaintop somewhere in the U.S. Can't remember the mountain now. But it's like a weather observatory up at the peak, and there's people up there.
Yeah.
And they have this intricate system where like all the edges are roped off and that, because they said when there's a full storm going, you can literally, if you walk outside, you could walk right off the mountain, and you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't even know, yeah.
Until you're plummeting to your death.
Raptor just mentioned it was the same thing with Alien. I was just going to mention that, actually. The first 2 Alien movies, actually. The first one, because they're stuck on the ship, obviously, and there's this creature stalking them, essentially. There's just nowhere to go. So they have no choice but to try to fight it. And then the second one, where they're on the colony, and their drop ship, their only means of getting off the colony, gets destroyed, so they're stuck down there with thousands of them. You know, it's great. I think that's, for me, those are the horror movies that have always really worked the best, is the claustrophobic ones. I think that's why I've liked haunted house movies and stuff like that so much, where it's like, you know, the supernatural force or whatever locks the door, and the windows are boarded up or whatever, and they can't get out. They have to deal with whatever this thing is that's tormenting
siege
them.
films, essentially. And there's also siege films.
And siege films.
Lock up in, yeah.
Well, Dread was like that.
Outside.
Like, you know. Dread was like that, where they were stuck in the apartment block. Well, the mega block.
The night was the same way.
And the fog, where they're in the fog, and the mist.
I saw that.
The mist, where they're stuck in the supermarket, and they can't go out into the mist because there's monsters in the mist that will eat you.
I love the mist.
And you can't see them.
What was that horror movie? I don't know how the actual movie was, but what was that horror movie came out in around 2008, and it was about something in like this derelict apartment building in New York. There was like some supernatural.
Quarantine.
Quarantine, thank you.
Oh, Wreck is the original.
The remake
Quarantine
of
is the remake. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Basically the same.
That teaser that they had running on, I couldn't watch television for like a few week period.
Just for the
until it's out in
teaser?
theaters.
You should,
Fuck, is that scary.
around Halloween, we'll watch the first 2 as a double bill. Those ones are really...
Its own standalone.
No, specifically we'll watch the original Spanish ones, because they're, I think, way better.
Well, that's what I was saying. Quarantine 2 is its own standalone thing.
Yeah.
Using the same mythos.
Yeah.
So you watch Rec 2, Rec 3, Quarantine 2, you're good. Quarantine 1 is literally a shot-for-shot remake of
the
Rec
first
1, so
yeah.
you don't really need to see it.
Yeah.
A good one. Yeah, no, that whole thing where she just gets dragged into the darkness screaming, like, I was like, it gave me chills. Like, I just froze.
There's
had hairs on my neck.
The whole movie is full of moments like that, like just little iconic moments that that freak you out. It's very, very well done. I was going to say another one, of course, be Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. Both, again, you know, the one where they're trapped in, the first one being they're trapped in the house, the second one they're trapped in the mall. You know, I think that's for me the type of horror that's always worked most effectively, and it seems like a lot of the ones I talk to people about when they say that they're their favorites are those types, the ones that are claustrophobic, the ones that, you know, trap the characters in with some malevolent force, whatever it happens to be.
I mean, even Halloween is a claustrophobic film. By the end of the movie,
by the end of it, definitely.
Yeah. Well, no, because the way it works, the way it feels like there's all these open out spaces, but there's nowhere to go, so you still feel claustrophobic even when you're outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go to another house, but he's just gonna follow you there.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of it's like claustrophobic, not claustrophobic, then just alternates, and you just can't get a fucking break.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Is that just through?
It's funny, actually. It's one of my favorite movies. Like, on my major list of favorites is Aliens, the second one. Which, I mean, I'm not much of a horror... I mean, I know it's more action, but I mean, still, I mean, I'm not much of a horror guy, but I actually really love that film. I will suffer through my fear of horror to watch that movie because it's just... I like it so much.
Which one?
The second one, Aliens.
Oh, yeah.
Or Aliens.
Well, the second one is almost more of an action movie, but it definitely still...
That's what I was saying, but there's still a lot of horror elements.
It stays true to its horror roots, yeah. Like,
and a lot of well, like when they switch on those scanners and it's saying things like basically right above them.
The tension. Such great tension in that movie. The thing, like when the scanner, when it's getting closer, how it builds up in tone, too, that just still freaks me out. Yeah, yeah. They
who designed it to do that? Why can't it just be like a beep, beep, you know, or just like a, you know?
Yeah, I know we've been talking about having a double bill of Alien 1 and 2. We really need to do that at some point.
We should.
Yeah, for sure. It's been so long since I've seen both of them, especially the first one.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I've only seen it a couple times. Actually,
I've been wanting to watch it again too since Bookhouse Boy sent me the Blu-ray set of all 4 movies. And I've, in particular, been wanting to rewatch the first 2 again because they're just, again, see, that's another example of 2 movies that are just terrific, profitable, successful movies that are also just really good movies. Like, they're just really well done.
Of course, the problem is now I may not be able to take it seriously because I'm going to think of that Family Guy scene with the alien and the voice of...
Hey, y'all.
I might eat y'all with my little mouth.
Oh, God. Please don't. Don't start giggling during that scene. I will have to reach through the screen and slap you.
The one comes out.
Remember.
Someone in the background goes, "Hey, I want to play too." When the little mouth comes out. Little mouth wants to play too. Oh no, it's not your time, little mouth. Go back in there. Okay, Zoo. That's like going. I can't see Jaws either anymore.
Oh yeah.
I can see right up there in the shorts. Oh, I can see right up there. I can see up your hairy leg. Dan.
Like, it's just like, now eats them.
Yum. He goes, "Oh no, wait a minute. I didn't have a chubby kid on a raft earlier today. Now that I've been swimming a lot, it's alright."
What is the way he jumps up and does that? It's like such a 70s cartoon animation, like just a couple frames, just like, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Jaws one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the first time they did something like that was actually the Bee.
The
He's
bee.
like,
Oh, yeah.
He goes,
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
"None
Oh,
of these
maybe,
maybe. Oh, done stunned myself. Falls over.
Oh, and AC just comments that he dislikes when trailers for movies show you all the best parts in the trailer.
Like Quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, Quarantine was one of them. It shows you a
Man of
lot
Steel.
of the notable parts in the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Avengers
That scene where she's pulled to the darkness.
Upside Down, the new movie coming out.
Upside
that
Down
does it.
tells you the
classic
entire
one.
freaking plot.
The classic one I know you and I always lamented was the remake of The Italian Job.
I had no desire to see The Italian Job because I was so sick of seeing the trailer over and over again that literally shows you the entire movie, including the big twist in the middle.
Yeah. It actually literally showed every single plot twist.
Yeah, every single major plot
I mean,
point.
I like the original one. I do not like the remake, which is technically, if you think about it, they mentioned Mark Wahlberg's father doing something similar, so it's kind of implied that Michael Caine is his father, and thus, yeah, that's kind of interesting, but it's not good compared to the original.
I need to see the original.
But, you know, a classic example of a good trailer was the trailer for the first Alien.
Absolutely.
In fact, I'm gonna find that on YouTube just so I can show you guys, and you can see for yourself.
I love the sound. The sound to the Alien trailer, like on the siren, or I don't know.
Well, don't say anything about it. We'll look at it after here. Just give me a minute, and we'll.
What's funny is actually one trailer I always liked was the trailer for movie Speed. That one was interesting because it showed you a lot of shots from later in the movie, but it showed them so out of context that you didn't really realize what was happening. And they actually crafted the trailer, you know, around the whole, like, what do you do, cheesy meme thing. But it's like the trailer almost told its own story about the movie coming up, which I thought was kind of neat. I've never really seen that done before.
Yeah.
The trailers I mostly like are the ones, like, speaking of a new trailer, Anchorman 2. Those trailers are fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
They don't tell you anything about the movie, but they get you excited to see it.
Exactly, yeah.
It's amazing how that works. And another perfect example of a movie, or trailer, or teaser in this case, that had nothing to do with the movie, but got us so pumped to see it, it was well worth it, was actually the original teaser of Tron Legacy. Because it was so vastly different from the movie.
Was that the one that...
They had, like, helmet projections.
Yeah. I remember that. That got me really stoked.
I remember the other one you and I talked about a fair bit, Sean, was the trailer, the theatrical trailer for Peter Pan, the live-action movie.
I've never seen the movie, but I do remember the trailer, and it used that Coldplay song in it.
Yeah, they used Clocks, which at the time was a brand new song. Like, it hadn't even gotten a lot of radio airplay yet.
And I thought it was...
And it fit so perfectly with what was happening, where they're escaping... They're starting to, like, from the beginning of the cartoon, where they're flying to Never Never Land. And I remember you said, like, if they had literally just stopped it right there, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But instead they went on and showed all the action scenes and all the everything else, and it just went on far too long.
Ruined it.
Yeah.
It's like they're afraid, like, well, if we're too vague, people aren't going to want to see the movie.
Like, it's fucking Peter Pan. Like, you know what you're going to get.
I know. So, cue this up here, and I'll say go. In the meantime, everybody in the chat here can,
give me a minute.
There we go.
It takes a minute for me to do it up.
All right. I'll go back to me then. Hi. Actually, we'll go back to everybody. There we go. Oh, I can't go
you
back
commented on this a week ago.
Oh yeah, I actually did, because there was another. What was it? Actually, funny enough, Isamu, Adam, who was in here earlier, was a comment on his. I think it was on one of his Facebook things. Anyway, it was a discussion I was in about trailers and how, basically, what we were just saying, how I hate how modern trailers are just so, you know, condense the entire plot of the movie, beginning, middle, and end, all the twists down to 2 minutes or less. And it's like, well, I've seen the movie now. I don't need to go see the movie. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to go on home video or download it for free because I'm a bastard.
I voted up your comment.
That's what happens when
thank
you show
you.
me too much of the movie.
I'm going to go have a quick You're ready?
Oh.
Okay. No. You ready?
Yeah, I'm actually queued up enough.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So there were a couple of trailers. There were a few trailers for Alien. There were some that were just a teaser that didn't show anything. It was just basically the egg image and then a crack in the egg. This is the actual full trailer that came out shortly before the movie was actually released, which does incorporate clips from the movie into it. Now watch how they do this. They show you all kinds of interesting things about the movie and give you a sense of what it's about and what you're in for with this whole new experience in alien terror without giving a damn thing away. And here we go. Okay. This is how you do a fucking movie trailer. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up.
I was watching it. I'm sorry, couldn't stop laughing.
It was making it even creepier listening to Dallin's laugh. Like, who the fuck sounds like a fucking deep baritone voice guy laughing?
Okay, so anyway.
I forgot about that.
Sorry. Just mute you guys next time.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Oh,
so,
what the fuck was that sound?
Anyway, higher than a kite, Dallin notwithstanding. So yes. So Cass, comments on that one?
God, I thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
Just the build, and then chaos, and then nothing.
When's that come out?
I wish it would come back out there.
Apparently it's coming out sometime in 1979, I think.
Yeah, so hop in my TARDIS. We'll go to the premiere.
Comes out in exactly 34 years ago.
Comes out negative 34 years from now.
I forget where the hell I heard that. Might have been actually Futurama. It's like, well, the planet's gonna blow up in exactly 5 minutes ago.
Whoops.
Got to see my favorite scene in the whole movie. Sigourney's ass. So it was good.
Yeah.
Her panties ass. Panties ass.
The Prometheus trailer is almost a shot for shot of the Alien trailer, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, it is actually. Kind of, sort of.
Pretty fucking badass.
And the thing I find interesting is I just watched the BBC series of Sherlock, the newish Sherlock series with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman, of course, is playing Bilbo in the Hobbit movies, and apparently Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be the voice of Smaug.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Which I actually find perfect. I think that's going to be great. Sherlock fans will be wetting themselves again.
I already know a few that are already wet in the panties.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's amazing what an impact that show has had on fandom, given that there's only 6 episodes.
Yep.
I would have to say another one of my favorite trailers of all time would be the trailer for the first Matrix.
Ah, yes.
That was another one get you super pumped to see what this thing's the fuck about.
That was the great thing about that trailer was it ends. You just see all these crazy images, a lot of bullet time stuff, which was brand new at the time. Nobody had ever seen it before. And just all these cool imagery set to that music by Enigma, and then it just ends with the Matrix code trickling down and Lawrence Fishburne's line saying, "No one can tell you what the Matrix is. You have to experience it for yourself." Yeah, that was so perfect. That's probably like the last great trailer.
Right there. What's funny actually is I'm just looking at a list here. Somebody's listed the 50 greatest trailers of all time, and Aliens at number 1.
Is it really?
Oh, really? Wow.
That's hilarious.
Sweet.
I agree. I agree.
And actually, Speed is number 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Bob Quiz.
How's it find out? I'll show it to you guys.
The Speed trailer?
Yeah.
Where's Thunder Farts?
Thunder Farts. Thunder Farts.
I had some thunder farts earlier. Scared my neighbor's dog.
Rob Jensen says one of my favorites was the first Scream movie. Only checked it out just to see what it's about because everyone talked about it. Was immediately hooked. Zach Torbeck says my favorite recent trailer was the teaser for Deathly Hallows. They just showed clips without ruining anything and said how it was the movie event of a generation, which it was. I still have not seen the last 3 Harry Potter movies, although I pretty much know everybody who dies because, well, the internet.
The internet happens.
The internet kept happening, and I couldn't avoid anything. And I like how just when the book came out, and then again when the movie came out, the trolls exploded, posting spoilers everywhere they possibly could. Posting spoilers as the titles of message threads, in YouTube comments, and just everything.
Because they were so smart, because they had read the book or seen the movie.
Yeah, they went to the Wikipedia page, probably.
Anyone wants to watch that?
It's just like, you get the same shit with Game of Thrones. Get all these people who are like, oh, well, I read the book, so I'm better than you, so I'm going to spoil everything for you because you've only seen the show. And it's like, so that's one of the reasons I want to read the books, so I can not have anything spoiled for me anymore, and B, because I want to read the books. Alright, let's check this one out here. Just gonna queue him up. Oh,
Talking about the Billy Idol episode.
Glorious 240p.
Yeah, I just noticed that. It's not HD.
That's okay, it should be fine. Okay. I won't bother. Well, yeah, I'll bring it over. Okay, here we go. Alright. I am ready to go.
Everybody else queued up? Alright, everybody, in 3, 2, 1, play. So, if you remember the movie, you're going to recognize shots from the movie.
This is a longer trailer, too. Awesome.
See, that just like completely gets you pumped for just action and mayhem.
I like that better than the actual movie.
Yeah,
it does. Well, I remember the whole big thing about Speed when it came out was that this is like the best adrenaline rush movie that's come out since the original Die Hard, and yeah, and it was a lot of fun.
And then Speed.
Well, and you'll notice, like, for those of you, of course,
and then
pretty much everybody who's seen the movie, like they show. In that trailer, like, you saw just about every crucial plot point, but you don't know it watching the trailer.
You don't know the context of it. That's the thing.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it.
It's like it's
like,
just.
It didn't show it like in sequential order or anything.
No, it just shows you like a whole bunch of crazy shit happening, and oh my god, the action! Can you take it?
Exactly. Yeah. It kind of builds in intensity.
First, when I see it, remind my goes immediately. If this glacier moves slower than 1 mile a year, we're all dead! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
It's really something I don't know.
What was it, like Speed 4, Glacier of Doom?
It was amazing how they went from the critical and commercial smash success of the first one to such an abomination of a failure with the sequel.
Yeah, like, how could they fuck that up that badly? I still haven't seen it, actually, but...
Well, the first one had flaws. How about this one we have a boat? But it's gotta be big.
Isn't Willem Dafoe in the sequel?
Yeah.
Is he? Wow.
That was the only good
How the
thing
mighty have
about
fallen. That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just beyond stupid. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, that is where I got my name Toon Man from, is that movie.
Toon Man?
Yeah, it's the Jag that he steals to get on the bus, that's his custom plate.
Really?
Oh.
I never knew that.
That's a nice fact.
No, I just thought it was because you liked tunes. And
Yeah.
So that was specifically where I got it from. And Toon Man, often when I'd sign up for stuff, was taken, so I just added the 1984, just, year of birth, right?
Yeah.
That's how I've kind of gone. No, because as you know, of course, that was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I remember you were
the
gaga.
car movie of the 90s, so...
Oh, yeah, you were gaga over that, I remember that. That
Oh,
was like
yeah,
the first big action movie I think you saw too.
One of the first, yeah.
One of the first ones, yeah. Like the one that certainly had the biggest impact on you.
Yeah. One of the first, well, a lot of kids my age too. One of the first I saw, of course, as you remember, was Terminator 2. And got you in shit for
Yes,
that.
I remember I showed Cass's first big action movie and promptly got in big shit for it. Showed him Terminator 2.
It was like the next day or whatever, we went to see her grandma, and I asked her, then like...
You asked our aunt.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You're like 8 years old.
Like, have you seen Terminator 2?
And she was like, no. And then Mom turns to me and he shouldn't have either. I just sink in my chair. Can I have some more potatoes? Now, Cass just found the most inappropriate times to bring up certain subjects.
Yeah, I didn't have a filter
Pretty
as
much.
an 8-year-old.
No.
It was totally one of those moments where you probably go, yeah, I think I need to go pray.
Was it, I remember once one of our cousins was playing the Alanis Morissette song. What's the one? The one about the breakup that she sings, the really angry one.
Wow, that's descriptive.
Unwanted.
Yeah, it's too late, you know.
From Jagged Little Pill.
Yes, yeah.
Anyways,
it has the F word in it, obviously. So I blurted, and this is in the basement of our house, and Mom's probably somewhere nearby, and I blurted, "Oh, is this a song with fuck in it?" And our cousin's like, "Shh."
Don't tell me what.
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade, and a friend of mine had made a mixtape. Remember those?
Oh, mixtapes.
Yes.
I tried to woo many a girl with many a mixtape.
And, he
Never
had a
worked.
bunch of
Landfills scattered across southern Ontario, Manitoba.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But one of the songs in there was the 9 Inch Nails song, I Wanna Fuck You Like an Animal.
Oh, Closer.
Ah, yes.
And
So
great
romantic.
song, you know. But, you know, being in 7th grade, and I went over to my friend's house, and I left the tape in my tape deck. So my mom, you know, started like picking up my room or something. I don't know what the hell she was doing in there. She play the tape, and of course that's the song that starts playing.
Oh,
It's
God.
like, I wanna fuck you. Let's just say when I got home, I lost a lot of privileges.
No music. No.
But what was funny though is
My
the reason
son.
a friend of mine gave it to me is because he had the Mario Rip parody.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the version. So it's going like
I've got that around here somewhere.
It's playing all the Mario sounds.
As a matter of fact, why don't I play that right now? Because I've got it.
Yes, please do. It is a good song.
Let me just
After
find
that, I
it
was
here.
thinking,
Yeah, the other song I wasn't allowed to listen to that I listened to anyway was Perfect Drug.
Get some.
Which one?
You are the perfect drug, the perfect drug. The
That was a
perfect
great
drug.
song.
Perfect. I used to listen to it on the bus on the way to school. Everyone else is listening to their, you know, InSync and Backstreet Boys. I'm listening to fucking Perfect Drug.
Oh.
I listen to the bus and listen to Phil Collins.
I do that too. I listen to.
What are you looking at my gut for?
I knew somebody was going to quote it. I said Phil Collins, not Philadelphia Collins. Stop looking at it.
In the air tonight.
I've found it.
Yay.
Everybody go on over to the live stream and you can hear it. Here we go. Little Super Mario 9-inch nails action for you. A little Super Mario 9-inch nails action for you. The fucking fuck. Little Super Mario 9-inch nails action for you. Fuck, where did it go? Hold on.
So angry.
Starting to buffer.
Stop. Stop. There we go. Little Super Mario 9-inch nails action can go. There you go. You've experienced the 9-inch nails Mario song. Complete and uncut and in full.
Just being in line, or along the lines of getting in trouble as kids, Sean, I couldn't help but think of our "What's this?" stories.
Oh God. Uh-huh.
I'll tell yours, or should I tell mine? Mine's obviously a lot more tame, but...
Yes, why don't you tell your "What's this?" story?
So, my mom, you know, obviously, typical parent, when I was like 12 or whatever, didn't want me drinking a lot of pop. And I, of course, loved pop, as I still do.
Yes.
But, and so this was back when there were 3-liter pops out.
Yes.
So I went out to ride my bike, and I stuck off the store and went and got a 3-liter pop. Now, my plan was to basically smuggle it into the basement, then I could hide it any one of, like, hundreds of different places and, you know, just have some pop when I wanted, and my mom would never find it. But
your secret stash of pop.
I came home, and, you know, I came in, you know, carefully, like I was going behind my back just as a safeguard. But I could hear she wasn't in the laundry room or anything. So, at our house, like, to walk into the garage, you had to walk into the laundry room. So I come in, and I can hear her, it sounds like she's coming down the hallway. So I quickly just stashed the 3-liter in one of the cabinets in the laundry room, and then I shut the door. And it turns out, I think she was going around to go upstairs or something, so she walked right past me. And so I decided to wait for a bit until, you know, she was, like, upstairs like, in the shower or something like that. But then, of course, being an idiot 12-year-old, I promptly forgot all about it.
Yeah.
So it was like a few days later or something like that. And I just hear, I'm like, Cassie, come in here for a sec. So I come into the kitchen or something, and she just walks out holding my 3-liter pop, just being like, "What's this?" And it's like, ah, damn it! Ran off
It's
crying.
like, that was the pop I was trying to hide, and yet I forgot about it.
Yes.
When I kicked myself, because I had, like, so... It's not like she went and just found it right away. Like, it was a while later. I had so many opportunities to have, like, gotten up before her the next morning even and hit it.
Yeah.
But I just completely forgot that I even bought it.
She just left this 3-liter cup until the day she decided to do laundry. You'd stashed it in with all the laundry detergent or something.
Well, yeah, that's what when I told Sean the story. It's like, yeah, because she'll never look there.
Just like opening the cupboard, the bottle's just standing there. They'll never suspect I'm not a laundry detergent bottle. 3 days, and the ruse continues.
The Coke bottle types out.
It's like Mom's kind of tired. She's just like going and, you know, kind of reaches for it and like that, unscrews the cap, starts pouring the laundry.
What the hell?
It's like one of those pictures that you see. It goes like day 3, and the owner still doesn't suspect me for being something like dish soap for black socks.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, none of us are visible in the live stream.
Really? That's There. Now
Do
you're
not
visible
switch
on the
back
live
up?
stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just sitting on YouTube the whole time.
Do 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 do. Yeah. And yes, Cash Black, the video room is full. It is a full house. Yes.
Full house. And nobody's saying anything. Say something.
I'm gonna go pee. And then I'm going to make a pizza. See you in a bit.
Special aid for dinner. My landlord bought me dinner randomly.
Enjoy the view of my empty chair.
It's basically...
Damn it!
He's doing a triathlon
Damn it,
tomorrow.
damn it, damn it!
Okay.
Shut up.
Just lost my...
He's doing a
Damn it!
There we go.
Sorry, Cass. Sorry.
He's doing a triathlon tomorrow. And he wanted to have some pasta. So, but his wife wanted to make something else for dinner, like for her and the kids and that. So otherwise he would have been going and eating on his own. So he basically just bought me dinner so I'd come join him. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Which is funny because it's like 2 days in a row I've had Swiss chili now. Because I ordered it for myself last night. We have a new host.
Huh?
Who?
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click that, Eric. I
I was gonna say, why the fuck did you...
What did he do?
I went to switch windows and I clicked the symbol on some accident. I really apologize, dude.
Yeah, it's
Total accident.
It was more of like less of a asshole and more of a what did I do?
I know. I was like, was Eric silent in a way that displeased Brandon?
Apparently.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if that Smurf
Fuck.
just slowly
Smurf is-
falls over by itself.
It just leans to one side.
That'll be fucking creepy. Oh,
Can we please just like have a minor little earthquake and then I'm like, not enough to cause damage, just like a minor small
It
tremor.
would be possible, yeah.
It's just
we're on the
bouncing
area.
in a chair.
Everyone start jumping up and down really fast.
Yeah, let's do.
Mother of all
Okay.
enchiladas. The mother of all enchiladas.
Nice.
Holy fuck, that does look good.
Okay, well, let's do. Where's Sean? We need to ban someone in the chat.
Wow.
You
Oh
can't
shit.
ban anything in here.
He's spamming the chat like a retard.
Dot,
You'll
dot,
get
dot.
You'll get
dot,
auto banned
dot,
eventually.
dot,
No big
dot.
deal, dude.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't, like, fuck him. Who cares?
I know, I'm just saying that it's
Fuck him. Who
legit
cares?
people chatting.
Fuck him. Who cares? Just
I
saying.
could just call Sean. Oh, my phone's dead.
That's sudden
Oh.
realization.
No bars.
Get to the highway. Who
I
sings
have
that song?
Pop-Tarts. Sorry, I just realized this.
You have Pop-Tarts?
I do.
You fucker, you're supposed to share.
Okay, I'll feed them at my webcam and see if that does anything.
Yay! I get Pop-Tarts.
That's still,
You do Let's Play, you jackass. Nobody gives a shit.
that's like the best part. He sings "Take to the highway, won't you let me go?" He goes, "Who sings that song?" James Taylor. Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Funny. It's funny because it's true.
No offense to the SS guy, but it's like, yeah, it's a great way to get people to want to go check out your YouTube channel by fucking spamming the chat with periods and L's.
No, bro, because Marlon
Two
has
L's.
to keep her.
One L again.
Brilliant.
Really, marketing strategy, bro.
Why have I never thought of that? Actually, that's. I mean, if you think about it, it really is quite brilliant. Because then people can't see anything but your fucking ad.
And then they hate you because you're a dickhole.
Yeah,
I mean, you.
No, inevitably they're going to want to punch you right in the cock.
If you even have
Or the cunts, and apparently you're a fucking pussy. That's what you'd have to say. Not you specifically, Alan. Let me clarify that statement.
Did you remember that I'm the guy in here who owns guns?
No, I don't give a shit that you own guns.
Oh, good.
Shit. You arrive at the heart of last. Okay, I unlocked the achievement, which is to play the entire from beginning to end, not using a single missile. Apparently.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know that was an achievement.
That game is actually really fucking fun.
Isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Here goes.
Hey, Stab. Go to this link and look at the 4th game down.
The 4th game down. Alright.
4th game down.
Puddle school game. I'm waiting for the rest to load. So far I see Puddle and Booyah at the top and nothing else because it's taking 5 gajillion years to load. Okay. And Grow. American.
You're being a dick right now.
Not
pointing that out. What? 4 fucking shields? Really? What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Oh shit!
I was hoping you could tell me.
Well, it's not a tub, that's for sure.
Thanks for that, Big Ben.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Will you please stop hitting my goddamn drone control? Thank you,
Inspired
dickhole.
by button. Oh. It's button backward, I get it.
I just noticed that.
What I don't get is what the fuck the game is. Have you played it?
No.
I have no idea where my Pop-Tarts went.
Are they in the car that you don't have currently?
No. I brought them in. All the bags were, like all the Walmart bags brought in by my front door. I since moved them somewhere else. There are a couple of things I moved to the fridge. And I don't know where... Oh, hang on, I might see it. One second. Nope, that's not that. No.
Nope, yep, nope.
There's one from Distraction.
That bag has liquid plumber in it. That's not Pop-Tarts.
That is not edible either.
No.
You're not that desperate, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know Pop-Tart. I just have some liquid plumber.
That should never be an option. Let me point that out.
Hi-Fi murders.
Those are not alternatives.
It's like that one. I will never drink again. Then the next scene. Hey Peter, what are you doing? Smoking crack.
What the fuck?
Where'd you get crack from? From Blacks. What? Yeah, Black's hardware store. There's a white guy back there selling it.
I love that. I was thinking more of the episode of Friends where Chandler wears Joey's underwear. So if you get back and he wears every single piece of clothing that Chandler owns.
Do you think
Could
about
I be wearing any more clothing?
I was like, that is so not the opposite.
No, I'm about to die. That's awesome.
That's what you get.
Oh my god, I can't believe I survived that. Holy shit, I'm almost dead.
God.
You can jump to a repair spot. Nice.
Don't always get what you want.
God.
What you need.
Yay, Sean's back.
I want the
You want
Smurf
to ban the guy in the chat that's spamming, please?
Yeah, there's a guy who's been spamming since you left in the chat.
What?
Yeah, if you're being a meanie.
Oh.
Guy in the chat spamming ever since you left.
Alright.
He's being mean.
He's gone.
Yay!
And the chat is... And look how the banning works.
Right.
It removes all their comments.
I love
That's
it.
great.
Bye.
We can actually resume a conversation.
Yep. Sorry
Goodbye.
about that.
You are the weakest link.
Yeah.
I'm about to die. I'm just gonna go fight it.
This is the most amazing screenshot for a video game ever.
What?
Call bullshit on that. That looks more like a fucking
Can't
weird
see.
eye
Can't see.
test.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. That looks
Why don't you just go
great.
download it and play it?
I'm playing it right now. Let's see what the fuck it is.
See what it actually looks like.
Not tub or button backwards.
Oh. But. Cassie McLean is set topic to I just want my Pop-Tarts.
OUYA simultaneous.
I can't find them. I just bought Pop-Tarts. I don't know where they went.
Nicole
What the
said, anyone
fuck?
else see little blue people? That was actually a very big blue person.
What the fuck is this?
That was the game. The person furthest from the controller wins. It's like, seriously, the game is like, get the fuck out of your house, you nerd.
This is literally, you push the 4 face buttons at the same time, and then you run away. And that's
Do
it. Because watch,
Do it.
after 10 seconds, the player furthest from the controller wins.
So the screenshots were pretty accurate.
It's a game about nothing.
Oh my god, it's Seinfeld, the game.
How about to say the exact same?
What? You're shooting me cloak, you piece of shit.
This one
I'd love to
is...
see a mobile version of that. You just put your phone down and run away from
This
it.
is-
AC asks, hey Sean, did you ever see the HD reanimated SDF Macross intro on YouTube? No, I have not.
Cass, I see what you did there.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, what? I missed something.
You put in the chat, he said, thank you 1,000 times. Gets
Oh.
banned.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And ban! We don't need thank yous in this chat.
The most realistic one I have to say is, I love Canada, band.
Alright, have a good night, Rob.
Take it easy, Rob.
Night, Rob.
Later.
First, all our good nights are gonna arrive like a minute after you left.
Right back. Restroom trip number 19.
Damn, I love enchiladas.
This is really fucking weird. This is like what happens if you made a Doom-like first-person shooter on the fucking NES.
Basically killing Tim the Tool Man Wow.
I will watch that later.
Tim the Tool Man.
In the form of wacky waving inflatable
Tim the Toon Man.
Tim the Toon Man. It's Toon time. Maurizio says the only game I play on PS3 is Battlefield Bad Company 2, which you sent me as well. And I enjoyed it immensely.
Oh, fuck.
I still want to play the first one.
Alright. So, how about them cubs?
Secure your position near the orifice.
This is actual dialogue in this game. You had an arse full of farts that night. Darling, and I fucked them out of you. Big fat fellows, long windy ones, quick little Mary cracks, and a lot of tiny little naughty parties, and they hit a long gush from your hole.
Wow, is this 4chan the game?
Seriously.
Written by the 12-year-old boy next door.
Touch your nuts to the sound of a snare drum.
And I don't know why I'm getting this dialogue from a little girl talking to a priest.
Your gun looks like a penis with a scope on it.
I don't know how to change my weapon. Every time it tells me it's a grenade launcher, but every time I shoot it, either the screen fucks up and it brings me out here to a sad priest. And I can walk
I thought you were going to say that your bullet turns to jizz.
See, I can go back in. Okay, now I have a machine.
Sean, did you check out The Last of Us yet? Apparently you weren't here for that part of the conversation. And if not, you are a filthy, vile bastard. Ha ha ha. No, I'm a filthy, poor bastard.
Oh.
So, yeah. Gonna wait until it's like $5, maybe $10. And then I'll check it out. I'm aware of it.
Maybe
I want
20.
to play it.
Maybe 9.
But,
in other words, 4 years from now I'll play it.
Yeah.
I can give you a vulgar playthrough on Thursday.
Assume that everything I experience, be it games or movies, is at least 4 years out of date at all times. Unless I happen to luck out and get a review copy of something. My prick is still hot and stiff and quivering. What is this game you are playing?
This is that one that's called... The title of the game is like a mile long.
Oh, it's that one.
It's that.
Right. So you finally checked that one out.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Excellent. So you play a sad priest with a penis rocket launcher.
Zach said, I haven't played it because I went for a 360. Well, I'm sorry you went for a 360. I mourn for your loss.
See, that's why a lot of the things I talk about in my videos and whatnot are older things, because I have them, because they're older, and thus cheaper. Unless it's one of those exceptions where I'm tracking down out-of-print stuff, like the whole BCI Eclipse library. But those cases are rare.
Hello, D-Large.
Zach says, I will be getting a PS4 over X-Bone, so I'm not that sorry.
Well, you still lost out for an entire generation, so I'm still...
That's true. That's true.
You're still a loser for 5 years. Watched Babylon AD, the unrated and raw cut today.
Is that the one that's on Blu-ray? Is that the one that I have? Yes.
Yep, it's also on DVD, actually.
That is the only cut that I have seen.
That's the only cut you need to see. I saw it in theaters.
I should watch it again, actually. I've only seen it once, and that was when a viewer sent it to me a while back.
But, well, like in the theater, right, there's this part where Vin Diesel finds one of the other main characters in a cabin, right? And then jarringly, it just cuts to, they're in a Hummer being chased by people. Then the Hummer scene inexplicably ends, and the end of the movie comes. And you're like, why the fuck was that there? And that was in the theatrical cut. And they cut it out of the uncut, because it made no goddamn sense.
Yeah.
So they moved it out, and they put 10 more minutes in. They took a 12-minute sequence out and put 20 other minutes in. And there's still like 40 minutes missing that we will probably never see.
Yeah. AC said,
really like
here we go. AC is opening that can of worms. Says 9 out of 10 360 versions of multi-platform games were in better form on the 360.
Why don't you just leave the room
my asshole
before you get thoroughly
response
rained
to you.
Actually, a lot of times they were identical on both, and it was simply a matter of which controller you preferred.
Have fun with your 720p, not full high def graphics, motherfucker.
Well, to be fair, Skin Slip, most PS3 games are 720p as well. They just upscale to 1080.
Well, the Xbox runs on DVDs.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
does not have the same bandwidth as a Blu-ray.
Wow, this is true.
Nice up conversions. Yes, there is a version of that because it's called the Xbox 360. That's the reason.
Trying to get a word in, there was a reason for that.
No, just...
It's because they made games for the 360 first because it was the more popular console. When you're a game developer, that's the one thing you care about. You don't fucking care about, what's the better console technically.
Yeah.
You care about what's the easier console to develop for and what's the more popular console. And the PS3 was a harder console to develop for, and it wasn't as popular. So
and it
was a no-brainer.
And just to explain, AC says, no, there's sites like Digital Foundry and Lens of Truth that test this. But anyway, I play all games, so talking shit about this 360 is just foolhardy. Well, I don't know. A lot of I saw a lot of side-by-side screenshot gameplay video comparisons on game sites, showing them all side-by-side. And I watched a lot of those before I bought anything. And either they looked identical, or the PS3 versions looked slightly better, or they looked identical, but the PS3 version had less lag than the 360 version. So
also the PS3 comes with a Blu-ray player.
It comes with a Blu-ray player. That was the biggest selling point.
That was, by the way, the only reason why I bought a PS3 is for a Blu-ray player.
Yeah,
the games were just
Blu-ray player.
So.
Also, I had a PS2, so the PS3 was a logical upgrade for me because a lot of the exclusive franchises that I enjoyed on the PS2 were continuing on the PS3, like Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter,
because
Metal Gear, stuff like that.
Honestly, you can't compare cross-platform games because it doesn't really show. Because when you're comparing cross-platform games, you're basically comparing two games, one that was developed for the 360 and then ported over to the PS3.
Yeah.
So they're going to look identical because they probably did barely anything when they ported it to the PS3.
Yeah.
What you need to do is look at the exclusives. How does an exclusive game for the 360 look versus how does an exclusive game for the PS3 look? And honestly, in my opinion, the PS3 games look a lot fucking better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, especially the exclusives, like the ones that are actually developed for the PS3.
Gran Turismo 5.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 5, the Uncharted games, obviously. Killzone 2 and 3.
5, you look at screenshots, you're like, is that a photo? No, no, that's a fucking video game.
No, Killzone 2 and 3 look fantastic. They're gorgeous shooters.
Like the third God of War looks awesome.
And the God of War games, third God of War looks amazing. You know, that's where you really test a system is you look at the exclusives to see the ones that really push the hardware. I gotta go check on my pizza.
The PS3 is not a... The Mauricio says a region-free Blu-ray player. Actually, it's not. It's a region-free game player and a region A Blu-ray player. It does not play region B or C titles. I wish. God. Otherwise, I wouldn't be looking for $200 and $300 region-free Blu-ray players.
Yep. Almost done.
By the way, AC, there were 3 consoles. You fucking crash it, shove it up your ass sideways. The Wii never breaks. The Wii's a fucking workhorse that has really goddamn fun games.
Yeah.
And who gives a shit about graphics? Fun.
Yeah.
Fun games.
Well, I mean, look at all the indie games we've been playing. They're not exactly cutting-edge graphical masterpieces, but they're fun.
FTL looks like shit.
Yeah. FTL looks like something that you would have played on the Commodore 64. Just in higher resolution. But But yeah, the thing is, it's funny. You see all this stuff between Xbox fans and PS3 fans, but really the king of the last generation has been the Wii. Period. Like in terms of consoles, by a huge margin. Huge.
On a week-to-week basis, the Wii was outselling both the Xbox and the PS3 combined.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah, the Nintendo Wii had the one section of the market that the PS3 or 360 did not have, and will never have. That is the casual game market.
Yeah.
The casual game market trumps the hardcore game market 2-1.
Well, and also a lot of
fucking tablet games.
They've got a lot of game franchises that have been around a lot longer and have way more history and bigger fan bases.
A lot more pop culture.
Like Mario, and now
Value.
Sonic is multi-platform, but Sonic has done a lot more on the Wii than it has on the other platforms. You know.
So I just came back this winter, and that's awesome, Eric.
I knew it was over for Sega in the console world when they had like an Olympics game featuring Mario and Sonic together. I was like, yeah, Sega's done.
And it wasn't that long that the Wii U died. The Wii U died, the Wii sales died last Thanksgiving when the Wii U came out, alright? That's when the Wii sales stopped. They were still selling hotcakes. Hotcakes. I can't tell you how many fucking Wiis I sold in a day. I would sell 5 to 10 Wiis compared to the 1, maybe 2 Xbox a day when I worked at Target. I will tell you right now, sold so many of them.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Wii was the one thing at Target we always consider.
Oh, one at a time.
Sorry.
Okay.
Justin, go.
People don't really consider as the handheld market. That's because for Sony and Microsoft, it's almost a no case, a no point. Sony has the PSP and the PS Vita, but it just can't even compare to what Nintendo does.
Yeah.
Ever since the fucking Game Boy came out,
yeah,
they have been trouncing, and I mean fucking trouncing actual like regular home console sales.
Yeah.
With their
handhelds.
Their handheld.
Yeah, like the DS and the
3DS.
Like 7 to 10 of those a day.
Selling everything
Easy.
out.
Yeah.
Right now. The 3DS.
I would sell more DS and 3DSs than anything else in that department.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
DS
I would literally sell out once a week of them.
I wanted a DS just because there's so many great games for it.
By
that's the
Thursday,
thing,
I'd be
though.
out of
Now you
them.
can get a 3DS, and the 3DS plays both DS and 3DS games.
There you go.
Not the newer.
Yeah.
3DSs.
Yeah.
What do you mean not the newer ones? The XL?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
really?
one that they ousted all backwards compatibility.
I think the XL is the only one that still plays it, right? There's the the smaller 3DS. I thought it didn't play DS
One
games.
of them.
One of them plays, one of them doesn't. Right? I don't know which one. I'm not familiar enough.
I would assume that it's the bigger one that works because if you look at the smaller ones, they sell for fairly cheap now on the used market. But if you look at the bigger ones, you can't find them for less than like 180.
Yeah, close to retail, basically.
Yeah. But I don't know. Have to look that up. I will do that actually.
Mauricio, you're free to send me a Region B Blu-ray so I can test it out. He said that he bought some Region B Blu-rays and they worked fine on his PS3. Where are you located, Mauricio? Oh, you went to Amibas. You meant you're in LA, right? Or San Francisco. Right. Okay. So, alright. I know it can't play PAL content for sure. So, I know you can't put a Region 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6 DVD in there. It will not read it.
The 3DS has backwards compatibility, so it is able to play DS games, much like how the Wii can play GameCube games. However, there will be no 3D effect, obviously, for those games. Also, note that this does not work the other way around, obviously. But
So check out the 3DS
XL. Yeah.
Because maybe they didn't take it out. I don't know. I sold my very first generation DS. I mean, battery's kind of not good. But...
Yes, here's how it works. The DS, DS Lite, DSi, and DSi XL can only play DS games. The 3DS and 3DS XL can play DS and 3DS games. There's a very short list of games that are for the DS that can't be played on the 3DS or its XL version.
Mauricio, I need you to do me a favor.
So what I was going to say is...
go to your Amoebas and look for a copy of a movie called Stunt Rock. About 2 weeks ago, my friend went to Amoebas. I asked him about it. They said they had them in the Bay Area store. Find it, buy it, send it to me. I've really been looking for that fucking movie for so long.
Pizza.
Stunt Rock.
Ooh. Interesting way of cutting it up.
Well, it's a square pizza.
Yeah.
The pizza.
I approve.
The pizza is actually square in shape. It's the party size. It fills the box. And there was 2 of them.
Allow me to approve.
I was going to say, I've always contended that the only reason the 360 sold as much as it did and was as popular as it was is because it came out a full year before the PS3. So
and it was cheaper.
It was a little bit cheaper, but that aside, it was the first high-def game console. And as such, that gave them a huge selling point advantage over the PS3 because the PS3 didn't come out until the following year. So it already had a built-in market. It already had a pile of games when the PS3 was just starting. Now, with this generation, I think it's going to be a much more level playing field with both of them coming out within a couple weeks of each other and building their libraries at the same time. You'll find out who the real gamers are and who the fanboys are.
When the PS3 first came out, it was expensive, and there weren't that many top-tier games for it.
No.
And that was at least the very perception of it, was that there weren't any games for it.
It didn't have a lot of good launch titles, and a few that were out were kind of rushed. Like when we play, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of all 3 Resistance games on Twitch sometime in the next few weeks. And you'll notice that the first game in the trilogy was a launch title. And the game itself is pretty good. Like, it's pretty solid. But the cinematics, they didn't even do cinematics. They didn't have time. So they just do, stills with narration. And then there are some glitches. There are some bugs in the game as well, which obviously would have been ironed out if they'd had a little more time to work on it. But they really pushed for it to be a launch title. So... Well, yeah. I remember Killzone 2 was originally supposed to be a launch title. They kept getting pushed back. Didn't end up coming out until, 2008? Like 2 years after the launch. The first I heard about Killzone 2 was 2005. Where they had a pre-rendered cinematic concept trailer.
Yep, I remember that. I remember seeing that and then going, oh, that's going to be cool, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're starting over, and we're going to do it for the PS3, and then it didn't show up.
Yeah. No, it was always intended to be a PS3 title, but everybody thought it was going to be a launch title, but it wasn't.
I was under the impression it was the PS2 title.
No, the first one was, but the second one was...
Well, yeah.
The second one was always intended to be PS3.
What were you trying to say, Eric?
I was just kind of backpedaling the conversation a little bit, just to verify my information. What Blu-ray movie did he play? Did he say in his Blu-ray and his PS3 that he said it was from another region that worked? Because the only way for that to be possible is if it was coded in region ABC.
Right.
Like with all 3 regions.
Yeah. Which is not a region-free disc. It's just coded with all 3 regions.
It just has all the regions. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a misnomer with a lot of people. And no, I verify it. The Blu-ray player on the PS3 in America is a region A player.
The thing with that French one he was talking about was probably because it was region A, B, C, or A, B, and only listed as B, so that people wouldn't import it.
Yeah. That would be the only way that import Blu-ray would have worked.
Cashback says you can switch his between A, B, or C. Are you talking about just a Blu-ray player? Like a standalone Blu-ray player?
Yeah, he's got an Oppo.
Oh.
Oppo player.
Cool.
That must have been an expensive Blu-ray.
They're $400, I think.
And DVD is region-free,
they're
permanently.
expensive.
A lot of people don't realize DVD is not just about being region-free. It's also about having on-the-fly PAL to NTSC conversion built in as well. So you can have a region-free player, but if it can't convert the video signal, you're still fucked.
Yeah.
People don't realize
Well,
that. It's
it's
like, well, it's
like a
region free.
with
I can
that.
play it. Like, do you have a PAL to NTSC video conversion?
What's funny is...
Or vice versa, depending where you are.
Mauricio Zuniga sold his Aliens vs. Predator... Oh, that was Requiem. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong window. Hold on. Those tabs. AF.
AC says, personally, most BDs I want to buy are all region or region A, since Japan, Hong Kong, and South Asia are also region A.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Japan almost never puts subtitles on their releases. Almost never. Very rarely. Not a single Toho. You'll never find a Toho release English subtitles or an English dub. Won't happen. They refuse to do it. It's crazy.
So us Americans have just got to sit here and wonder what the fuck is going on.
Oh, the Chinese Blu-rays though, they're usually high quality, even though most of them are bootlegs.
Subtitled in English.
No, usually there's straight rips of like the subtitles from an American release thrown onto the Blu-ray and shit.
Yeah, actually, those bootleg Doctor Who's I got were just they were straight rips of the official releases, everything intact. The only difference being it had all been crunched down to fit on single-layer discs. The originals are dual-layer.
Yes, Cash, I'm nice and mellow because I am fucking drunk. I'm not just buzzed. I'm pretty fucking set. No, I'm not hammered because then I'd be loud again.
So these pizzas were on sale this week at Save on Foods. It's Delicio, party size. 2 packs. There's 2 in each thing. They had regular, just pepperoni, and then deluxe. I got the deluxe because, you know, a little bit more value there. $5.99.
Nice.
Yeah, not a bad deal at all. They usually go for about $10, so it's almost half price.
If I had an oven that could fit them, I would buy those.
They're small. They're like medium sized.
I only have a toaster oven.
Oh.
And like the smallest size one at that, so I can probably do the pizza like 2 slices at a time.
You do like slices.
Yeah. So you put the toaster oven next to you on your desk, and you just cook the 2. You eat them as you're eating the other one. The other 2 are in the microwave.
Yeah, and then I reach over to get a printout. Sow.
Sow.
Your fault.
Yes.
Sow.
Well, it was the hiss of the hot toaster oven, and then the owl of me going, ow.
Sow.
Whatever.
Why is there a big female pig in my room all of a sudden?
Ow! Damn it, I actually just hit my head on the other desk.
How do you have another desk behind you?
And random explosive laughter coming from Brandon. Ow, I just hit my head on the other desk.
You should have it beside you and just have like an ocean of desks.
I don't have room for that.
Unlimited workspace.
So, well, the desk behind me actually just has crap on it right now. But it's supposed to be that this is my computer desk, printer and everything like that, and that's like my working desk for homework or whatever.
But it's just become your flat surface that you throw random shit on.
Yes, as is pretty much everything else in my house. Tops of boxes, my bed.
One thing I never throw random shit on is my bed. I always keep my bed clear.
Well, no, I was actually joking.
He wasn't joking, folks. I've seen his bed.
Yeah, like I have board games on the top of my kitchen shelf. What the hell?
I keep my instruments on my bed.
I'm not gonna eat Canadapoly.
You play a lot of board games while you're cooking?
Apparently.
I find that my bed is
Stir the sauce and add the cilantro and Yahtzee.
This is like, yes, flip the burger, put the cheese on. Ooh, a ladder.
I like this $350 car I'm reading the listing of. It says, trunk latch broke 2 months ago, and then in brackets, duct tape shut for now. It says, rear window broke by a vandal last year, covered in duct tape. And then it says new battery. I was ready to be like made out of duct tape.
Leaking. Leak sealed with duct tape.
Yes. Yeah, so it's got that problem covered in duct tape. It has a missing rear window, so what does he decide to replace? The battery.
Yeah.
That makes logical sense right there. Instead of putting, I don't know, this fucking window in.
Well, you kind of need a battery.
It'll start and run.
Yes. And you'll have a nice breeze.
I always love when they start out in the listing with vehicle runs.
But still, my personal favorite
doesn't run well, but it
was
runs.
the newspaper ad where it said car only flipped once, and the picture of the car wasn't on its hood.
It only rolled once.
It's still on its needs to be rolled.
I remember I saw one where it was like they started out with one listing and then they finished with a listing of something completely else. Like it's supposed to be an RV or something like that because it was like Dodge Dakota pickup truck V8 4x4 and then it said sleeps 4.
In the back of the pickup truck.
Runs, drives.
I was just thinking that AC. AC says, ever seen duct tape, brand duct tape? Sort of freaks me out to see it. Now, a lot of people call it duct tape. In fact, I've noticed people have always called it duct tape, and I'm always correcting them. Say, you know, it's duct tape, right? Not duck tape. You don't use it to attach waterfowl to things.
You use it to seal heating ducts.
Yes.
I love this. This is from Nimoy, Sean.
Hmm.
It says, I'll spare some of the details. Basically, it says runs, drives, great on gas, as is. Either buy it or don't. It says no bull. Either buy it or don't.
I have a book over here called the Jumbo Duct Tape Book.
There you go.
It's just a jumbo book of things you can do with duct tape.
Maurizio just said another lucky different region I bought was Kung Fu: The Legend Continues Season 1 German DVD. Bought it for $40 from German Amazon. Now it's rare.
We also have elephant tape.
Yeah.
Really? Is that like really wide duct tape?
No, I was going to say, does it just randomly forget to stick?
I remember actually, I saw an ad for duct tape brand, and it's like showing all these different things you can use it for, and then there's this little logo. It's like duct tape approved or something. And here's a little blank.
Good.
It's like showing everything. One of them though was somebody patching his fishing boat to go out on the lake.
Great.
Well, MythBusters did prove that you can make an actual boat entirely out of duct tape.
Really?
And it will sail.
Wow.
I mean, for about a half hour, but it will sail.
Well, it is for sealing leaks. I mean, there you go.
Again, like air leaks.
Just cut out the middleman. Make the whole thing sealed to begin with.
You know, somebody probably made a boat out of duct tape and then tried to sue them because they sank. And all the lawyer had to say was, it's duct tape, not aqueduct tape, you fucking idiot.
Aqueduct. References. I get them.
Hey, you know. I was just trying to
save rats, no save on here. Are you trying to save the game of Saturday Night InSaNiTy? To continue playing later?
One life, no continuation.
There isn't a save, but there is the DVR feature. You can actually...
Brandon, I decided to just now click over to your camera. Are those giant flying rocket penises?
Yep.
What?
Giant flying rocket penises.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. Well then.
Shit.
Whoa. Look at that. Giant flying rocket penises.
There, for anyone who wants to watch it, there. I found it. The duct tape commercial.
Found what?
The syllables fit
Oh.
perfectly.
The duct tape commercial.
Oh god.
Giant flying
Let's watch it
rocket
together.
penis. Giant flying rocket penis. The
Don't cue it up. We'll watch it together.
Chapter and a half show.
Yes, Maurizio says, remember I had all the episodes on YouTube? Yeah, I was wondering where you got them from. Now I know. But then you dropped it. Then he says I dropped my YouTube channel before the cyber police caught me. Yeah, I don't know why they've been dragging their ass about releasing that over here. I mean, they put out all the other Kung Fu's. Why not the follow-up series?
What
Oz?
That fucking killed me.
Damn it. Yeah, there we are. Duct tape. I'm not going to bother resizing it. We'll just watch it as is. Okay, I'm good to go. Hold it. It's in high def. Oh my god. I'll watch it in high def. Hold on. Okay, I'm good to go. How's that for fast
Everybody else is
queuing?
good?
Broadband internet, folks.
Everybody else is good?
Alright.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, play.
What can you do with original Duck brand duct tape?
Duck brand.
That's what I'm talking about. Maybe the better
That's what I'm
question
talking
is,
about.
what can't you do?
The hell? Good.
All the way to the top this time.
It's okay, I've got it.
Got almost anything to do?
That's actually kind of cool, the flowers.
There's
Get
only
the
one
duct
problem
into
with.
I forgot about that one.
That's a good way to do it.
Oh. The
That
my
reminds
mom
me.
actually had recently bought some Duct brand duct tape.
That
Bugs the crap out of people.
that actually reminds me of a picture I saw where it was a girl wearing a duct tape bikini, and the caption just read, "Bikini line or bikini wax? Well, you'll have one now."
My mom had patched up her. She does crafting and such, so she patched up her crafting kit with this colorful duct tape.
Oh,
and the stuff that was printed on it smelled really bad of like a rubber tire. It was so potent that she just threw it away. It was that bad. Like, it would give everyone a headache just being near this thing.
Yeah.
Great, so it would be like, flowers! Oh my god!
Rips your mustache off.
I didn't know flowers smelled like rubber tires.
Manic mentions, getting back to Kung Fu for a second, Manic mentions I never bought the Kung Fu DVDs because they're full widescreen. Actually, it's only the first season. The first season they did that, where they cropped it to make it 16 by 9. Yeah, let's crop this late 60s, early 70s show to 16 by 9, because clearly that's how it was meant to be seen. And they've never gone back and fixed that, ever. It's still only available in that full widescreen
I
format.
want Mill Creek to get a budget release of the first season with corrected aspect.
That'd be nice. Seasons 2, 3, and 4, however, are uncropped and correct, so you can at least get those.
Getting harder and harder to find every day.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait on a re-release for those. Come on, Mill Creek.
Mill Creek, save us.
Yeah.
We love you, Mill Creek.
Yes.
That's why I review your shit every time you send it to me.
Absolutely. Which reminds me, I've got a stack of new Mill Creek stuff. Look forward to some DVD and Blu-ray updates coming soon, guys.
I already did my reviews
They
for
sent-
the 4 movie packs.
They sent me.
I haven't done it with the Blu-ray yet.
Yeah, they sent me a bunch of stuff. A couple of miniseries, and a bunch of 4 movie packs on DVD and double movie features on Blu-ray. So.
I haven't done it for this Blu-ray. That's it.
And the final season of Roseanne. So.
Woo! Final season.
Yeah. Which I'd never seen, so. Yeah, I noticed that, Mauricio. Mauricio says I cropped or stretched it for YouTube. It was 133. Yes, and I hated that. That bugged the shit out of me.
Worse.
It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be pillar boxed in a 16:9 window, not stretched to fit. Makes everybody look fat.
Stab you in the face next time you do that.
Yeah.
In the fucking face. I will stab you
Cashblock
in your
says in the
face's
commercial
ass.
they should have cut to someone taping over a kidnappee's mouth.
Duct tape
Commercial, yeah. Duck approved.
Yeah, one of the.
Don't.
I was watching one of the related videos because I was actually genuinely curious on how comfortable they. I saw the girl in the duct tape dress and the guy in the suit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how in the hell would you want to go around a whole night or like that fucking duct tape suit?
That would be really
Hey.
sweaty.
It can't be any worse than some of the other clothes that women have to wear to appease men.
Cash asks, so when are you picking up Tailspin and Gargoyles, Sean? Well, A, I have no money right now. B, you got to go through the whole Disney Rewards program first before you even see those show up in the search listings.
Or sign up for the Disney Movie Club, which
Yeah.
is expensive as fuck.
No, that's what I'm talking about. You can only get it through the Disney Movie Club. You have to go through the process first before it will
No,
even
if
show
you
up
do
in the search
rewards,
listing.
oftentimes those things will become rewards for people with reward points.
Well-
You know, that's how I've gotten a few things.
Well, possibly, but for the time being, they are only available through the Movie Club. You can only get them by jumping through the hoops of the Movie
This
Club.
is a Movie Club film that I got with my reward points. as an
Cool,
example.
but it probably wasn't available the second it was released. That's my point.
No, of course not. No.
Yeah, eventually, sure. I mean, anything's possible, but for the time being, the only way to get it is to go through jump through the hoops of the Movie Club.
In fact, you can actually find this now in fucking stores without that little logo on it.
Nice.
The one with the logo is worth money. The one without the logo isn't.
Oh, there you go. Nicole says she has a corset made out of duct tape. It's pretty cool, but I've never tried to sail in it. So it's a process. Cash asks, so it's a process not worth hoop jumping for? Question mark. No, I'd say it's worth it because I mean, one thing that I think we can all agree on is Disney movies tend to be hella expensive. The way the Disney Movie Club works is basically the same way as Columbia House works. You get a bunch of movies for like, a couple of bucks, just insanely low discount, and then you buy like 3 or 4 at regular price over the next 2 years. So 3 or 4 Disney movies aggregated over the course of 2 years is not that much at all. Plus you're getting like 6 or whatever at for next to nothing.
With Disney,
so
me and my ex-wife was with Disney every other month.
Yeah,
I'm required to buy one at full price. No.
Okay.
But only because me and her were looking into doing it, and then we're like, no.
No. So anyway, you do that until you fulfilled your obligation, and then you get opened up for the exclusives and stuff, and then you can shop freely.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can find a friend who's already a member and see if they'll buy it for you.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, the file's called Goldblum Noises.
Goldblum noises. Wow.
Yep. You can thank Stout for that. You told me to get that one.
Yeah.
He also told me to get this one.
Waiting.
That is one big pile of shit.
Oh yeah.
I gotta cut out the beginning, but
that's good.
Yes.
That is one big pile
I've
of
gotten
shit.
around to doing that. Oh, and this one.
You didn't say the magic word.
Yes.
The first GIF ever.
You didn't say the magic word.
That's Samuel Jackson.
Goddamn hacker crap. I just love it. It just keeps going, like for 10 minutes.
Dotson.
Just waiting
we got
for
Dotson here.
You're just waiting for Samuel Jackson to put his fist through the computer screen.
There was actually a 10-hour mix of someone did a 10-hour mix of I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I hate you.
Crazy. Oh.
Dennis Nedry approved. Dodgson, we've got Dodgson here. I love that part so much.
There was a picture, and someone pointed it out, and I kind of never really thought about it. They were saying, you know, I feel really, really bad if whoever got that dessert in that scene.
Oh, yeah, the whipped cream.
Replace it with shaving cream and put it back.
Yeah. This is the worst whipped topping ever. Nom, nom, nom. We're never eating here again.
Ever. Nope.
You didn't clear your plate.
Alright, catch you on the flip side, Cash.
Take it easy,
Heading
bro.
out for dinner. Time is relative.
No, by the time you're done, we'll still be here. Probably.
Well, probably not. I think we'll probably knock off in about a half hour.
Well,
Bring us up to the 4-hour mark, roughly.
Didn't feel like 4 hours this time.
Yeah, it,
Well, this recording alone has been 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but like it didn't feel like 4 hours. Like
Oh.
a lot of times, I'm by the end, I'm like, oh, we're almost done. You know?
Is it over yet?
Yeah.
No, it's because we got some good people, had some good conversation. You know, that's
A little slow starting,
that's
but we got it.
the way we like it. It's almost always slow starting, though. Whatever.
It's true.
So Rosie's been quite the gamer this weekend. She's been alternating between Jack and Daxter and Sly Cooper.
Nice. Sly Cooper's awesome.
Yeah, I want to get the high def collections of both of those. Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter. And Ratchet and Clank. I want to get all the high def collections. All of them.
And there's
Put that cookie down!
Whoa.
Now!
Good.
like, it was too quiet, so you know.
Duncan Large
Yeah,
says.
but I wish I had some cookies.
Duncan Large says, from the dark corners of my mind, where I sometimes fear to tread, I hear a call forcing me to make a good Brownian motion generator. T for non-Hitchhikers fans. Yes, remember that. And always remember, don't forget the atomic vector plotter as well. You don't want to improbability drive into the middle of a solid object.
Justin, now that you're back,
Now that you're back, put in a tape of 70s fuck music.
Oh, the Jeff Goldblum noises. I was reading a comment somewhere that in the script it probably just said laughs.
Yeah,
He made it into that.
he made it amazing. His multi-layered performance, I think, is.
I still know Stout and I love the one that was just played. It was one big pile of shit.
I have that one, but it doesn't take forever to get to it.
Or as Stout was saying, it's just the way he just sort of swaggers up to it.
It's like he's about to make love.
He takes his
to
glasses
it.
off.
He's about to make love to it.
That is one thing.
That is one big pile of shit.
Hey,
Of
big
course,
pile
my
of shit.
favorite
That has way too much music. God
Wow.
Shoot on!
I didn't even. Oh, that's the shoot her one, yeah.
Yeah, here. Let me do it.
There we go. It's a lot of noise.
Probably my favorite still. Probably my favorite still from that is "Must Go Faster, Must Go Faster."
Oh yes.
I couldn't. Yeah, but there's so much noise happening. I tried to get that one, but
Yeah.
it always just must go faster, must go faster. You're like, oh, God. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
And they were in a Jeep YJ with a 4-cylinder. How fast do you think it's gonna go?
Was it a 4, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
In the
I
book,
thought at
they
least it was the
modified-
4.0, but
Well, I always liked the.
In the book, they modified. They talked about how they modified all the engines to make the vehicles go faster, and outrun things like the T-Rex.
I liked, I think also in that scene where he glances in the rearview mirror, and it says,
"Oh, that was so perfect."
Objects in mirror are closer than they appear, and the T-Rex
And
is
you
just
see the
filling
mouth.
the mirror.
Yeah. That was such a great move.
So
Yeah.
glad that my parents let me go to that.
My grandma took me to that 5 times during that summer.
I saw it 3
My
times
mom
in the
took me
theater.
to
And
it.
once I went, I forget who I went with the first time, but the second time I went, took a friend of mine. I said, "Yeah, you got to see Jurassic Park. It's just such a great, fun movie." And then I saw it again in IMAX.
Wow. My mom had
I feel-
read the book and said that I shouldn't read the book. So as soon as I got to my grandma's house, I asked for $5, went to the used bookstore and bought a copy of the book and read it.
Yeah.
And kept it at her house so that my mom would never find out.
Really? Why didn't
Yep.
she want you reading the book?
I don't, because she had read it and it was really it's a much more gory and
Oh, yeah.
adult
Oh, yeah.
and-
Oh yeah, it is.
And I was, let's see, that came out in what, 92? 93?
93.
I was
On the
11,
book or the,
so...
or the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
book-
movie,
the movie.
I feel like was definitely, for a lot of parents, it was a testing ground for their kids. Like, okay,
The borderline.
what
borderline,
can
it
I
really
get
is.
away with showing to my kids that they won't freak out
Yeah.
and they'll actually think it's cool?
Yeah.
You know?
Ah, I saw it in theaters and I was 7.
Awesome.
Oh.
But-
There was that. There was
My parents didn't have a problem seeing the movie, just reading the book.
Terminator 2. I mean,
my
I
parents.
am amazed that my parents let me watch Terminator 2 at like 8 years old. I'm like, what?
My parents were the same way with Jaws. Actually, they didn't mind me seeing the
God,
movie,
there you
but they
go.
didn't want me reading the book.
Yeah.
The reason they didn't want me reading the book was because of all the foul language in it. There's a lot of cussing in it.
Well, and adultery.
And I remember, I remember. So I was all curious about it, obviously. So I found the book in my parents' collection, and I just read like the prologue. And the prologue was just full of so much cussing. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I can see why they don't want me to read this."
I read that when my parents said I shouldn't read it. Also.
Yeah, it's so funny to
In the
me.
book,
Parents saying their
Cooper
kids
fucks Brody's
shouldn't
wife.
read something. It's like, "Oh, you want to read? Here, let me buy you the book."
What's really interesting, in the book, Cooper fucks Brody's wife, but in the movie, the subtext is still there, especially during the dinner scene.
Yeah, it's just kind of hinted
that's
at.
it.
rather
Oh
than
yeah.
blatant.
Oh wow.
That's it.
Yeah. When I think about it.
I gotta watch that again. I bought the Blu-ray. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, it's my favorite movie of all time.
Sean,
I
really?
literally watch it over and over again. I love
Well,
Jaws.
I've seen it, obviously. I mean, it's Jaws. Of course I've seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
but
yeah.
It's been a long time
Gotta
since I've
see the
seen it.
Blu-ray. I bought the Blu-ray on my birthday, September 5th last year.
I'm
It
sure
came
that
out
I've...
literally 3 days before.
Well, the thing was, I knew I probably wouldn't get around to it for a while just because, you know, I'm watching a lot of other stuff. But I wanted to make sure that I got the Digibook while I could because it was disappearing rapidly. So I swear it was the last copy of the Digibook in all of Nanaimo. So I was like, okay, I put it off long enough. I'm getting it today. So.
I got it home on my birthday, right? And I put it in the machine in my player. I watched everything on the disc in one sitting without moving.
Nice.
The movie, the special features, the movie commentary, just
Everything.
everything.
Nice.
Every fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm like that sometimes too. You just want to devour everything, and then when it's all over, you're like, okay, is that it? Is that everything? Seriously?
Yeah,
Did I
really.
just watch everything? I was
Go
actually...
to every menu.
I was
and
like
check to
that...
see if there's any secrets and shit.
I was like that with E.T. I originally was just going to check out, just kind of skim everything. But then I ended up watching all the extras and watching the entire movie in between the extras. So I literally sat down and watched everything on the disc. And no commentary on that. Spielberg doesn't do commentaries.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, because you know he'd have
Yeah,
a
'cause
ton
it-
of things to say. A ton of interesting things to say. Duncan Large says, I'm back with the Brownie Emotion Generator. Yep, I also found the Atomic Vector Plotter. Mine looks like a toaster, but I've lost my towel. A hoopy frood I am not. Yeah, we were just saying earlier, you know, when you go out, always make sure you know where your towel is. If nothing else, bring your towel.
Oh, it's for a towel.
Apparently the whole towel thing is a reference to the actual Hitchhiker's Guide to Europe that inspired Douglas Adams to do the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He noted that they made a big point of mentioning towels in it. Just, I guess, because a lot of the cheaper hotels or whatever don't have towels or something. But so he took that simple concept of bring a towel and just ran with it and turned it into this whole thing, which actually does make a strange kind of sense. It's like, yeah, actually a towel is really useful. Especially if you happen to ever run in with the ravenous bug-bladder beast of trowel. A creature so mind-bogglingly stupid that it thinks that if you can't see it, it can't see you. So to escape it, just wrap the towel around your head and it'll leave you alone.
One thing is I noticed is back to Jaws real quick. The restoration special feature.
Yeah.
They make it sound like it was such a special thing they did it for Jaws. Like they don't do it for every fucking one of their classic movies. Like in the case of Jaws, we wanted to restore it to its original color tone. Like, yeah, I know that's what you do.
That's what restoration is. Yeah.
Yeah. They make it sound like some special
in the case of Jaws
thing that they don't do any other time.
Unlike all those other movies that we just leave looking like shit.
There was significant damage to the print because it's 70 years old, like just like all the other 70-year-old movies that you have released.
Yeah, exactly.
So I posted a link.
Do you guys have a
lunchbox that I had when I was a kid?
A favorite scene from Jaws?
Ah,
neat.
Oh, there we are. Stoud's old lunchbox.
Dude, that thing is awesome.
That's actually really cool. Yeah.
It looks kind of like
the Jurassic
proton pack.
There you go.
Very proton packy.
Stoud's old lunchbox, ladies and gentlemen.
I had? Let's see.
Okay, can you actually?
I just have the red one with the T-Rex on the front.
I didn't have a lunchbox, but
yeah, I didn't have one either.
You said
I did.
I think
more like portable coolers.
If I remember correctly, when I was a kid, I actually had a Batman lunchbox. But that was pretty much it.
Lunchboxes. The one I wish I still had was the original 18 one.
I was big on Batman when I was a kid. Loved Batman. Which reminds me, I really want to get all the old Batman cartoons. Still haven't picked those up.
I never used lunchboxes for lunches. I used them to put toys into. I eat brown bagged usually.
I think that's what I ultimately did. But
my mom just brought me Burger King every day.
Oh, well, isn't that?
Well, now we know why you're fat.
That's what every growing boy needs. Some Burger Thing. Sean McCauley says.
Burger Things.
Sean McCauley says, so tempted to buy Jaws on Blu-ray. Do it! Get it!
If you can get the Digibook, you'll love yourself more.
Just get it!
It's not required.
Yeah, the Digibook is pretty gorgeous.
But get what?
So tempted to make a cheeseburger.
You don't get Jurassic Park. If you don't have Jurassic Park on order by next week, I'm disowning you, sir. Just a heads up.
If you don't have...
Yeah, I still gotta watch the Jurassic Park Blu-rays too. I should just have like a Spielberg week. Watch all my Spielberg Blu-rays.
There you go.
Except E.T.
Yeah, have the Close Encounters.
Oh, I'll watch E.T. again. I have no problem with that.
Well, all the stuff you haven't seen first that you own. And
so, well, what Spielberg stuff do I have?
Then E.T.
I got Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters. See, Close Encounters is the perfect set because there were 3 cuts of the movie, and all 3 of them are on that set. Done.
So many special.
Hello, George Lucas.
Commentaries.
Yeah, it's got a lot. Good. There's no commentaries. Stop saying there's commentaries. Spielberg doesn't do commentaries.
I think that's it. It's actually out of print, actually.
And then I've got the Jurassic Park trilogy, Steelbook.
Yeah, it is out of print.
Which one is?
What do they have out now?
The Close Encounters?
On the Close Encounters set.
Original Close Encounters, the hard box.
Yeah, I grabbed that at a discount. Largely, I mean, I wanted it anyway, but after your glowing review and just gushing about it, Stout, I was like, okay, clearly I have to get this edition. My life depends on it.
It's Criterion level. It really is.
It's fantastic. And it's an early Blu-ray, too. Like, it's, 2007?
Yeah, and it's reference quality.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It is beautiful. And I love how they have the map that shows you where footage, where like scenes differ or where footage has been added or changed from the other editions.
It's a fucking diagram. Oh, it's in this booklet, right?
It's really
Here it is.
really well organized. And actually quite,
Here it is.
quite easy
Here it
to
is.
follow.
Here it is. Hold on. Oops, 1 sec.
Oh, you got it. Oh, you just pulled it
Look,
out.
it's a diagram of
There you
all
go.
the different cuts. It's brilliant, and it comes as a poster too.
It has the poster, yeah.
I love the poster.
Which is why if I find a copy really cheap, I'm gonna buy it again. Like
Yeah.
it's like $5, so I can get a copy of the poster frame.
I think I did my own review of it as well. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, you did. It was good.
Where I showed the stuff. Well, Stoud's
Once again, Raptor puts down something he shouldn't have put down.
Stoud's review was as a part of another video that he did. It was part of the 5 Awesome Studs Survivor competition. So there isn't really a standalone version of Stoud's review. But you can find it buried in one of his 5 Awesome Studs videos.
I should make it a standalone, actually, shouldn't I?
Oh God. Okay, so 5 Awesome Studs 2, or FAST for short.
Fast.
Come on, come on, let's do it.
Yeah, but we have more than 5 people who'd want to be in on that. That's the problem. We're too big now. Legends in our own minds.
15 Awesome Studs, got it.
The 15 Awesome Studs. So we each post once every 3 weeks. That's
That
good.
would be great.
50 awesome
lots of time.
studs.
30 awesome studs. A different stud every day. There you go.
And the 31st is always taken off, except we have to give someone the 31st extra for missing the 29th and 30th of February. So we gotta give, yeah. Got it all set up.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh God, my eye won't stop watering. Oh.
Oh, my nose wouldn't stop running yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck, nose? Stop it.
Yeah.
You kept blowing it and blowing it and blowing it and blowing. It's like, okay, are you done now? Like, seriously.
What? 2005? Is that when Blu-ray started?
2006.
No, 2007.
2006.
This is 2005. 2005 was the layout. This is apparently the design from the previous DVD release.
Could be.
Yeah. Because they released this version on DVD also.
Yes.
Probably in 2005. And that's probably
Well,
why,
the Blu-ray has kind of a blue motif to the art. The DVD had sort of an orange motif.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
And slightly different sized box as well.
Well, obviously, it's DVD size and the Blu-ray size.
Well,
this
it
is perfect
shouldn't
Blu-ray size,
have mattered
too,
because,
right.
I mean, they could have done them both the same size, but they didn't.
I hate when they do that. I hate when I get a Blu-ray like box set and it's taller. It's as tall as a DVD. Really?
Yeah.
Yay! Cash on the Pop-Tarts!
Yay!
I'm sorry.
They're so
My
dry.
Pop-Tarts. You know what that reminds me of, Cass?
What?
It reminds me of the freaking Star Trek video that I found the other day.
Oh.
Spock at some point. Yeah. We have to watch that for the ending tonight. We have to.
Yeah, let's show that. Let's show that for the ending. Find it and I'll get it queued up for later.
Cass
Yeah,
doesn't know what we're talking about. Probably.
it was basically it was a video showing just how completely broken and glitchy the Star Trek Into Darkness game is.
Yes,
The game based on the new movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is so ridiculously glitchy. Oh my god.
Brandon, I found my Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, find it and queue it up. And
I said yay already.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I was going to share them with you because I was supposed to.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Well,
shove
that
one
was
through. I only need one.
You're receiving your Pop-Tart.
What kind do you have?
Actually, here's a thump. Thump.
What kind are they?
Frosted strawberry.
Oh, yes.
See, I can only get away with having these when Charlotte isn't here, because Charlotte's allergic to, like, artificial strawberry flavoring.
Really? That's an odd allergy to have.
It is. Really, you know what it actually stems from? It's a latex allergy.
Oh, okay. So she can't eat liquid rubber. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Which apparently...
Yeah, edible condoms out. Yeah, anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, strawberry flavored edible
Oh, what a
condoms.
shame. You can't use condoms. Bummer.
Edible kind.
Well, but anyways, you know, obviously she wouldn't eat these or anything like that. But like, if I like give her a kiss on the cheek or something, like her cheek will tingle a bit.
Smear strawberry all over.
Cheek.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I like the strawberry ones and the chocolate ones. Ones that have like the chocolate filling inside. Those are good. I used to get those a lot when I lived in Winnipeg.
I like s'mores and only s'mores. I mean, I eat like the mint chocolate one and some of the other ones, but s'mores.
I still love the cinnamon ones. I love.
And you're weird about the s'mores ones because you won't heat those up. You refuse to do that, right?
Because they taste like nothing when you heat them up. That's why. They really taste like nothing. They taste like hot nothing. I swear to God.
Hot nothing?
I tried.
Hot nothing.
But they are
S'mores
good.
Pop-Tarts.
If
It's a
you
Pop-Tart.
freeze them, if you put them in the freezer, they come out tasting like fucking ice cream. It's crazy.
She-Hulk says, I had the Jerry Goldsmith Poltergeist vinyl soundtrack in my hands, and I put it down. So sad.
Oh, really?
Speaking of digibooks that I wish I had picked up, the Poltergeist one. I would love to have that.
Yeah.
I do not own Poltergeist in any form. And
me either.
And I remember seeing it on sale. There was a
right?
bunch of the early digibooks went on sale. They had like Batman and the Matrix and Poltergeist, a whole bunch of them for like $10-15. I had Poltergeist in my hand and I didn't buy it, and haven't found it since. So.
You know, I think Poltergeist 2 is coming out for Scream Factory.
Yeah, I know you have it. I know. I know.
So there is that.
I know.
It's nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Sorry, what? Skin?
Well, I think Poltergeist 2 is coming out from Scream Factory.
Really? I see they're doing. I see Scream Factory is doing Psycho 2 and 3.
Yeah, which I have
That's
already.
pretty
in
awesome.
DVD form, and I've never seen them, so.
Yeah, I know there's the
I'll wait till I
3-pack.
see 'em.
I know there's the 3-pack of 2, 3, and 4. 2 actually isn't too bad. I mean, obviously none of them are going to be Hitchcock level, but
No, of course not.
as far as being entertaining slasher flicks and Anthony Perkins hamming it up, 2 is a pretty good, just straightforward sequel, pretty serious, you know, some nice twists along the way. 3 is more kind of stereotypical slasher flick, but it's fun. Like, you'll enjoy it, I'm sure. I think you'll enjoy them.
I will. I'm just not going to upgrade them until I see them, because I just fucking haven't watched them.
No, I think you'll enjoy them. The 4th one was actually a TV movie. Which
yeah, I am aware.
Goes into the origins with has Henry Thomas, speaking of E.T., as the young Norman Bates, and you get to see finally what his relationship was like with his mother and how she was all domineering and everything. It's okay.
It's crazy.
It's okay. It's a passable flick, but it's definitely not the best one. But at least you get to see Anthony Perkins play Norman one last time, which is good.
Look, got dinged up on the bottom corner.
Aww.
You know, I wish if Spielberg wasn't do commentaries, I wish he'd let someone else do commentary for him.
Yeah.
Just like an informative commentary from a film major or something.
Like
Same
something,
with Tarantino. Just give us something. You don't have to do it. If you don't want to. It's fine. I understand.
Tarantino doesn't do a lot of commentaries either. He's done a handful.
He did one for Sin City, I know that.
Was it just the Dusk Till Dawn one?
Yeah.
I thought he did a Sin City, or not Sin City.
Yeah, he did Sin City.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did a Sin
directed
City
one scene.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like, only one thing he's actually done a significant amount on has he done any commentary for.
The Dusk Till Dawn commentary is a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one a lot. Anytime you get
Fuzz, right? He did a concert for that?
anytime you get Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez together in the same room, talking about movies or
Nice.
talking about their movies, it's just a riot to listen to. Like two kids in a candy store.
I would like to put it out there. If anyone has the backer sheet for How the West Was Won and does not want it, I would love to receive it because mine's missing mine and I completed it.
I have it, but I want it. But I could send you a scan of it in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm hoping that one of your viewers will be like, oh, I have that, and they'll mail it to me for 50 cents or whatever. Just fucking throw it.
You have
the in perfect condition.
You got the digibook with the Smilebox version?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
It's the only way to watch Cinerama movies.
$6.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
So there's a guy standing. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, Smilebox is basically the only way you want to watch Cinerama movies, like proper Cinerama movies. I really want to get the Blu-ray of This Is Cinerama. I can't believe they actually released that. I was so stoked about it.
Yeah. So basically, I'm going to Amoebas, right? And I go inside and I sell like 40 or 50 movies, and I get like $300 credit.
Yeah.
And so I buy a bunch of movies, and I'm like, okay, I got $30 left. We're just taking it in cash. So they give it to me in cash. I walk out front, and this guy's like, they didn't want any of my movies. So like, I look down, I'm like, I'll buy that. And it's $6. Like, sold.
Oh, he went in to sell How the West Was Won?
Yeah, and they wouldn't take it because I guess they had like 4 copies that were new still.
Really?
So,
crazy.
They have too many copies, they won't take it.
Well, obviously, yeah. It's just gonna sit on the shelf.
It was listed at new for $45 because it was out of print at the time.
Wow.
And they jacked the prices up, but they also have the selection. So
yeah.
And oftentimes their jacked prices are still cheaper than eBay prices.
Really?
To be honest. Yep.
I love that moment when you go into a store like that and you find something that's like, oh my god, that should not be there for that price. Oh my god, that's out of print. I'm gonna get that right now.
It's still expensive, but it's cheaper than you could get it. So fuck it.
You end up walking around with it in your hand, hoping no one else notices.
Yes,
that's why. Yeah. That's why. I was gonna say that's why I never go into pawn shops when I have no money, because every time I go into pawn shops, there's always that type of item in there. I always see something that I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this is here for that price. And if I don't have the money to get it, then I'm just gonna be like beating myself up about it forever. I'll be like, fuck, it was right there. I didn't have the money. I should have like ran home, grabbed some things, come back, and like traded for it or something.
Yeah.
But so I'd rather not go and just never know what was there that I would have agonized over. And if I do have money, then I'll go and I'll browse, and I will browse hard. And like you were saying, like I'll find that item and I'll walk around the store continuing to browse, hoping no one else sees it or
oh my god,
or wants it.
I had the Walt Disney Treasures edition of Davy Crockett, which, if you're into those things, you'll know is like an $80 tin. All right,
a lot of those
and it was
tins
a little
are
dinged up,
expensive
but
now.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
I set it down and I bent down to grab something. I looked up and someone had snagged it from me.
Oh,
I found it for like $40. Dude.
That's just rude.
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was furious.
Yeah.
So you see somebody bent down or something, and something sitting on the shelf right there.
I was like, "Oh, where's that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Where's that motherfucker? I'm gonna snag it from his fucking hands, asshole."
Yeah.
Like,
fist fight breaks out. That's my Davy Crockett. Fuck you.
Exactly. That's what's gonna happen.
Actually, was at my local half price books. They had on the shelf. It was one of those ones the collector and gamer in me couldn't let this store sell it for that cheap because one, I liked the store, I knew the people that worked there, and I knew they could get a lot more money for it. They had
oh great, you're that asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, no, hate me, whatever. But they had a complete
karma, man. He's gotten a lot of karma points there.
Near mint copy of the Airworld Sword Quest game.
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me?
With the comic? I didn't think they even made a comic for that.
Yes.
Oh
and
my fucking
really
god!
Goddamn rare.
They had there for $4.
You should have bought that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
One, I don't want it. I didn't want it. I really have no desire to collect it. Mostly for the fact it would bug the crap out of me because I know that there were prototype Airworlds, and it just bugged the crap out of me to have it incomplete. So that's why I don't want it. It'd be nice, but yeah, But yeah, they had an inbox, comic, manual, cart, near mint. They had it sitting on a shelf for $4. I took back time. I go, dude, you know what this is? I just laid it out. I'm like,
Okay, no eBay. I'm searching Airworld. Stop changing it to Airwolf. World.
As much as I like Airwolf,
You fucking cock. You just refuse to actually search for the thing I typed in.
No, right below the search box, it should say, no, I would like to look for this.
No, it didn't. Not on eBay. It's whatever. I just looked up Sword Quest.
Happens all the time on eBay.
And I said,
Oh my god. Wow.
Is just what it is. Air. It was never really reproduced.
Yeah.
Sean, I don't know what you're talking about. That Air World? That doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't.
Clearly you meant to say Airwolf. So I typed it in like 4 times, and every time, Airwolf, Airwolf, Airwolf. That's not what I'm typing! Okay, brand new, get this.
eBay or?
Yeah, eBay. Brand new, mint in the box, Sword Quest Earthworld. $26. That's pretty good.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The Fireworld one had the most notable comments.
Oh my god, are you serious? They have this now for video games? Look. VGA graded.
Oh, you never noticed that? That's been around for a while, dude.
Like CGC grading. I fucking hate this shit. I hate it. This shit has ruined collecting. It really has. Games and comics are not meant to be in tombs. They are meant to be played and read, respectively. You're not a true collector if you need to do that to keep your shit safe. You play it, you put it back in the box, you take care of it. You read it, you put it in the Mylar bag with the backing, you take care of it. That's what a real collector does. You don't do this fucking CGC and VGA bullshit. I want to, when I have a lot of money, I want to buy a bunch of these like 80 to 97 graded everything, and like do videos of me cracking open the tombs and just taking those things out, saying these are not meant to be entombed. These are meant to be enjoyed, and a true collector will take care of them. Period.
I would totally do
read your games and play your books. Damn it.
That's right.
I would totally take a, fucking Waterworld, Sword Quest Waterworld game that's been VGA graded. I would totally do a damn video ripping the case off of it, opening it up.
Open the box, take the saran wrap off.
Take the saran wrap off the card, pop it in my Atari, and fucking play it.
And play it. There you go.
And then throw it in a fire just to piss the last of them off.
No, that's not.
That was fun.
Oh, see now, Fireworld is rarer.
No, Fireworld was the most common. That was the first one they made.
No, Earthworld. Earthworld is the first one. Fireworld is the second.
Movies
one.
now.
I lost track.
Yeah.
It's grading for every collectible: action figures, books, movies, video games.
They both came out the same year, but
can't escape it.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
There was
It's a scam.
only one actually that was sold at retail. I believe that was Earthworld. Because that kind of started the contest. Because the other ones you had to sign up for the magazine, the contest. Then each respective time they would actually send you the game in the mail. So the free carts that are open were actually people who had entered the contests, which makes them kind of rare.
I can't remember if I have any of the Sword Quest comics. I have all the Atari Force comics, like all 5 of them.
I mean, this whole VGA rating thing, the only thing that I would never crack open from a VGA rated case, and only because they do make reproduction cartridges of this, is the Nintendo World Championship card.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, the gold Nintendo World Championship card.
Keep that.
Goes for
play
like,
a repro.
Yeah, you pay like you spend all your money on the actual card, then you spend like $30 and you get a repo card. The one you can actually play, or you ROM emulate it, which I do have the ROM. for the original World Championships, and then the later, I think the 1990 World Champion.
Yeah, I remember the video AVGN did about the Sword Quest games.
Yeah, he did it with Pat the NES part.
Yeah, he did
Yeah. Pretty
quite an epic thing. No, it wasn't. No, the one he did with Pat the NES Punk was the Nintendo World Championship one. The Sword Quest one, I think he just did solo.
The Sword Quest that was probably on the list. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
because it's just an epic story.
It
I
is.
love his videos where he talks about these troubled back histories of these games.
Yeah,
and it's just so cool to just kind of go back in time.
Well, they
go back to the past.
Well, and he shows like he plays through one of them and like shows how, the game and the comic and everything were connected together. Like you play the game and you get a page reference, and then there would be a clue in the comic for something, and just all these different things.
Yeah, he kind of shows you kind of how you would relive the experience of playing it.
Yeah, exactly. And then
it's just cool.
But then, unfortunately, it was being run like right before the big video game crash.
Yep.
So
the contest started in 1983.
Yeah. So the so it was never finished.
That's what he said. He goes, "The Air World kart is just that, air."
But the
never made.
Yeah, there's Air World and Water World. But the biggest mystery, of course, being what happened to all the prizes.
Yep.
Because as far as he was aware, only one of them was actually won. And is in the hands of somebody somewhere who I think ended up selling it.
There were two.
Atari has them.
There were two that were actually won.
Was there?
But there are 3 items that were. There's the scepter, the sorcerer's stone, and the crown.
Yeah.
Were never given away.
Sorry, Nicole, I was on eBay. I didn't see your comment until now. Nicole just said, when I worked at the comic shop, it shocked the snot out of people to see me reading them. Nearly gave a sweatpants guy a heart attack when he saw me reading V for Vendetta. Mind you, he was... Okay.
Dramatic pause. Was that very, very long?
Yes, She-Hulk, this is live. Unless you're watching the DVR.
Which space you need to watch,
unless this is 2 weeks from now.
Yes. Unless it
That's
isn't
so
live.
meta, man.
It's so meta.
V for Vendetta. I've only read V for Vendetta in collected trade paperback form, but I have read it. I don't actually own it, though. I read a friend's copy. He lent it to me. Cash Black says, Sean, yes? You, me, are back with us. Yes.
What? What the fuck?
What?
Confusion.
I never left.
Who's he?
Thanks, I thought it was on some weird DVR system download. Well, there is the DVR. Like, if you come in late and you just want to see what you've been missing, you can scroll it back and watch the DVR recording while it's live. Or you can watch the DVR recording later. Some people get confused. They start watching the DVR thinking that's the live stream, and then I see comments responding to things from 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I say, you have to click the button to get back to the live stream, and then realize it's going to take 20 minutes for that comment to get to them where they are. Oh well, such is life.
Apparently Amazon has Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone, yeah. On Blue for 64% off. Is that the... Yes, it should say live in the upper left corner when it's live. Yeah.
I love the Twilight Zone.
Now, is that the Cash?
Why is there lights?
Is that the show or the movie? I've got season 1 of the show, thanks to Bringer Funerals. But I don't have the other 4 seasons. The complete Twilight Zone. Oh. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I got season 3.
Ah! Nicole continued her statement, said, he was not impressed to see a woman in there working. Boys club only. Boys only club, I guess. You know, most guys I know would be impressed and delighted to see an attractive, intelligent woman working in a comic store. Myself, I find that a turn on rather than a turn off. It's like, oh, so you like comics, do ya? Let's talk about Wolverine and stuff over dinner.
That's
at the all-you-can-eat Chinese bar.
This one. Let me
Chinese
explore
food
your
buffet.
V for Vendetta.
Oh! Zing!
Bazinga. Yeah.
Go men. Didn't realize the whole thing
Or
was
you can just be blunt
on
about it. You can go, we could read Wolverine and sit on my penis.
That's right. Oh. Wow. In Canada, it's $300. Are you talking about the complete Twilight Zone on Blu-ray? Yeah. Sometimes it's actually cheaper to order from the States through Amazon, even with the added shipping. It still ends up being cheaper.
You're welcome.
Has anyone hooked up with Death Waltz Records? I can't say that I have. Doesn't ring a bell.
Actually, speaking of America, I have that Team Fortress 2 America Fuck Yeah video on.
See, that's the way to do it, Duncan. Duncan says, as I'm in the UK, I come into the stream late. I watch it live. Then after everyone's gone, I watch the DVR from the beginning. There you go. And then just up to where you came in, basically. That works. 143 on Amazon.com. Yeah, exactly. John Carpenter. Okay, so that's like his record company? I was not aware he had a record company. I emailed you the link to the Twilight Zone, Sean. Oh, you know, because, yeah, I totally wouldn't be able to find it just by going on Amazon, but thank you. Plus, I literally have no money right now. I barely have enough to cover my bills at the moment, so such things are so far beyond my means, I can't even begin to think about them. So, that's that. It's going to be pretty tight for at least the next couple months. Unless I, you know, get a flood of donations or something. But, not holding my breath.
I can also use a flood of donations. Heads up.
We could all use a flood of donations. We're all poor and starving. The only reason I had pizza this week is because it was on sale for $5 for 2. So thought it'd be something you'd ask to your Facebook.
Ask to your bad.
Actually, I
Jesus Cash.
I don't often post the Amazon sale items because they tend to be so fleeting. It's like one day they're on sale, the next day when everybody actually sees the link, it's no longer on sale. So I tend not to bother with those as much. Generally, I just post links to stuff that's relevant to whatever I'm discussing on the Facebook page at the time or whatever I'm doing videos about at the time. I just kind of do related links there.
Nuclear vessels, that's what this is reminding me of. The Twilight. Nuclear vessels.
Yeah.
I watch Twilight.
Point to me, direct me to your nuclear vessels. Thank you, Chekhov.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. She-Hulk says Death Waltz has most of John Carpenter's movie soundtracks on vinyl in a cool format. Check it out. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, apparently she said earlier that they
money.
released 700 copies of The Fog.
Yeah.
Vinyl.
Wow.
I was aware that that was released. I did not realize it was John Carpenter's company.
Oh, nice.
I'm aware of such things. I still can't afford any of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Do I want them? Fuck yes. Because I love John Carpenter.
Yeah, see, there you go. Cash says, yeah, this one was just till midnight. Yeah, so it would be pointless for me to post it because by the time the majority of people see the link, the sale will already be over. So, thanks anyway. But that's okay. I mean, Amazon has sales all the time. People are aware. So. Yeah. Nicole says, LOL, I've heard a few. So, come up to my place and see my X-Men collection. Geek version of etchings. Yes, quite.
Yeah, mine. You want to come see my DVD collection? Oh, you have. How many movies do you have? I have 1,200. That's a lot. And then but they're like, that's a lot. And then you show them, they're like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
1,200 releases.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking kidding.
Yeah, they don't actually.
I say releases.
They can't actually visualize it until they're confronted with it.
And the other thing is, like, I say releases. And this is 4 movies, but this is 1 release when I say 1,200 releases.
Yeah. Oh, God. Nicole says, mind you, the Arkham run might have worked. Yes, quite.
Night, Cass.
Yeah, I think I'm going to head off. Actually, I think we're all going to head off. Let's say goodnight. Let's end it here. We've hit 4 hours. We're good.
Alright, good night, everybody.
It's been fun. We're all tired, and I desperately need a shower.
Well, I broke Star Trek.
All right, we were gonna watch Star Trek. Did Cass run away already?
Yeah.
Fuck, he did.
Yeah.
We'll save Star Trek for next time.
Yeah.
Remember, next time. We should do it next time when we're all awake. Sorry, I completely forgot. You should have reminded me.
No problem.
I blame you, Stoud. Alrighty. Well, folks. So we come to the end of another Saturday Night Insanity. Hope you all enjoyed Stop in the Name of Love Luke.
There is no bathroom!
As our mascot this evening. Oh, alrighty. So we'll see y'all next week.
We have to go? We have to show?
I should mention, those of you who've been wondering... Okay, that took way too long to cue that up there, Skin Slip.
It's so funny. It failed miserably.
That's like a David Letterman gag that just takes too long to kick in.
Exactly.
Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, those of you who've been wondering, hey Sean, when are you going to do some YouTube stuff? The answer is this week. I actually just finished editing no less than 5 package opening videos from the past month and a half. So they're all ready to go, ready to be posted. Going to be staggering them in between some other stuff. Got to do the conclusion of the Resistance contest. We were talking about Resistance earlier. I still don't know who won. I still don't know who won because I'm doing it live in the video. So don't ask me who won because I don't know. I'll be finding out shortly before you guys when I'm filming it. Finally got that Doctor Who that I was waiting for, the Mind of Evil, so I can finally carry on doing the Doctor Who DVD disambiguations, at least up to the end of the 3rd Doctor's era, so maybe the 1st season of Tom Baker, and then it's probably going to be on hold again until Terror of the Zygons comes out, but at least we can get that far, and that's a good chunk of 70s Who covered right there, about half of it actually. Yeah, and I'm probably going to repost my Homefront complete game playthrough on YouTube as the final full game playthrough on YouTube, because for some reason or another my Twitch videos didn't save on Twitch, even though I clicked save forever. Only part 2 is still up. The other 3 parts have just vanished. I emailed them about it. They ignored me. So, fine. Fuck it. I'll put them up on YouTube. I just have to re-encode them to be a little bit smaller in file size. And I think that's about it. Other than that, all the game stuff is going to be over on Twitch permanently from now on. So enjoy Homefront. And then nothing else. Well, there'll be updates and shit, but playthroughs will be all on Twitch. And that's pretty much it from me. Anything you guys would like to add?
Penis.
Check out the freaking...
Oh, right. New movie Gangbang. We just filmed, did a new movie Gangbang commentary yesterday. It went up today. It's for the Troma film entitled Decapitated, and you can actually get the film free, legitimately, off of their YouTube page, and watch along.
There's a link in the post.
There's a link in the post, and you can watch along with the commentary. I'll be sure to post the link on the Facebook page, so you can check that out. Yeah, a lot of fun, just a crazy, crazy movie. We always have a blast doing those movie gangbangs, and hope y'all enjoy them.
That one was really good, though.
It was a lot of fun, actually. It was a fun movie, and we had a good time with it. Anything else? Anything else we can think of? Any more?
Yeah, one last thing.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Alrighty. Well,
That
from
was
us to
perfect.
you and to all of yours, Merry Christmas, and God bless us, everyone. I say on June 30th.
Penis.
Alrighty. Until next time,
Happy holidays.
thanks for chatting, and sayonara. See you next week, folks.
Magic